What is up, comrades? So, as we know, political power grows out of the barrel of a ballot box, and we are here tonight to see who will have political power and who will not have political power. So, of course, the big race tonight is is in New York City. We have a three-way race between our boy Zoran Maldani, Curtis Sliwa, the Red Beret vigilante, and Andrew Cuomo, the Italian pedophile. The first time I voted for an Italian was at convention. I voted for Alex Pelletieri from Bread and Roses for co-chair because I wanted to keep the groundwork guy out. Anyways, so uh, we're in the final hours of voting in New York City. The polls close at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. I'm not going to bother to mention Mountain and Pacific Time because those parts of the country really do not matter. I mean, will we really be bereft if they just like sank into the sea? I doubt it.
In America, a year after voters sent Donald Trump back to the White House, Americans
Dumbasses.
are once again heading to the polls. And with Trump's popularity at the lowest since he's been reelected, a number of key races will reveal a lot tonight about the mood of the electorate. One of the most closely watched contests, the race to run the nation's largest city. As of this afternoon, already more than 1 million people have voted, and President Trump is trying his best to get Andrew Cuomo across the finish line. He posted this online today. Any Jewish person that votes for Zoran Mamdani, a proven and self-professed Jew hater, is a stupid person.
Okay, so this guy is basically engaged with and brought into his administration like open fucking anti-Semites. And he has the audacity to say this. Like, Zoran has not said anything in any way, shape, or form that it's been demonstrably anti Semitic. Like, this is Canary Mission Hasbara crap. Like, name one thing that Zoran has said. If anything, Zoran has actually, like, he has catered in many ways to Zionists. And of course, we disagree with that. But, like, in no universe can you call this man anti Semitic. In no feasible way is Zoran Mamdani anti-Semitic. But this just shows the fucking like desperation that these people have. Like I just don't fucking get it.
It's the
Well,
same
actually,
thing that they did to Jeremy Corbyn in the UK.
yeah, that is true.
Trump also threatening to pull federal funding for the city if Mamdani wins. This morning, Mamdani responded this way.
What we see in the language of Donald Trump is a premise as if it is his decision on whether or not to fund a city the very money that this city is owed. And I look forward to utilizing every single tool at my disposal as the next mayor of this city to fight for the people of it. But I will not be intimidated by this president. I will not be intimidated by anyone because my job here is to serve the people of this city.
Also today, just to the west of New York City, New Jersey will pick its next governor. The two leading candidates locked in a close race. If Democrat Mikey Sherrill wins, it'll be the first time since the 1960s that the state has elected a governor from the same party 3 times in a row. And closer to home here in Virginia, the race for governor being watched closely as Democrats try to find their footing and hone in on what their message is going to be.
So that's Winsome Sears. She is a Jamaican immigrant. She served in the United States military. That woman on the far right. She's the Republican candidate for governor of Virginia. And like it's like amazing how again like these people like I wrote a while back, not to toot my own horn too much, but like I wrote a while back that fascism in this country is going to be it's multiracial. Like this is not something that like it used to be a whiteboard thing. Now it's not a whiteboard thing anymore because America really isn't a whiteboard country anymore. So like you're gonna have people like Winsome Sears. You're going to have you even have queer fascists now. St. Louis is definitely one of the most segregated cities in the country. Like it is, it's surreal. Everybody that comes here, like there's this street, a long street called Delmar, And like to the south, you have multi-million-dollar mansions, and to the north, you have basically Detroit. So yeah, I would definitely consider St. Louis one of the most, if not the most, segregated city in the country. Um, and it's that way by design. Um, but yeah. Anyways, fascism is a multiracial thing.
Ahead of next year's midterm elections, we have so much to get to over the next hour. Let's get off the sidelines and head into the arena. My panel's here, and we have reporters live in New York, Virginia, and New Jersey. And let's get started at Mamdani's HQ, where we find Gloria Pazmino. Gloria, what's the latest there?
Well, Casey, we are inside of Brooklyn Paramount Theater. We are in downtown Brooklyn. And I have to say, it is significant that Mamdani's camp has chosen Brooklyn as their headquarters tonight. And the reason for
That's where all the hipsters are. It's amazing that New York is so huge that each borough has its own downtown. Like you got a downtown Bronx, you got downtown Brooklyn, you got downtown Queens. It's fucking incredible. This is another reason why I think NYC DSA needs to be balkanized. Like it's too big, it's too powerful. We can't have that happening.
Heck yeah, LA is like 5 chapters. Why not New York too?
Yes, balkanize everything. It's like it's like Germany. Like you can't allow Germany to get too powerful. Oh, what's up, Señor Qua? ¿Qué pasa, güey?
Hola.
See, we have.
Hey, ¿qué tal?
Yeah. So,
All right, it's not just me, but Chris, I think your volume is a little bit low because everybody else's is normal.
Oh, let me hold on. Oh yeah, just call me by my real name. I've been doxxed several times in the past month.
My bad, my bad. BRG, the notorious.
Is this better?
A little bit better.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to shout in the fucking mic now. How's this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, shit, where was I? Yo hablo un poco español, pero no soy fluente como el señor Quack, pero sí, mi español es de la escuela en los Estados Unidos y hablo español como yankee.
Pero está bien. ¿Me entendió todo?
Sí, yo soy el mero mero de español de los yankees. Anyways, so yeah, anyways, yeah, we have 3 of our candidates on tonight. People that, for whatever reason, decided they wanted to click up with the Maoists. Half of Germany should have just become New Israel instead of the East-West thing. No, Germany should have been broken up like it was during the Holy Roman Empire. Like there should have been a bunch of fucking like little bitty small ass principalities the size of a postage stamp. You cannot let Germany get too powerful. You simply can't, because whenever they do that, they try to take over the fucking world. I'm sorry to anybody of German descent watching this, or to any of our German descended guests, but y'all have some serious fucking problems. Y'all have some serious fucking problems.
I mean, second to America with 3 Ks.
Yeah. And the fact that America is so fucked up, I think, can be directly attributed to the fact that most of these white people are a mixture of the worst elements of the Germans, the worst elements of the Celts, and the worst elements of the Anglo-Saxons. Am I a St. Louis Cardinals fan? Well, I was born and raised here. I have vests and T-Ravs in my blood, and I was born holding a Glock. Of course, I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. You know, what about the German Democratic Republic? You know, I find it hilarious that the homeland of Marx, like the place that literally gave birth to Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, literally had to have socialism imposed on it at the point of a Soviet bayonet. Honecker, what wrong did Honecker ever do? Well, for one, his name sounds like honky, and for 2, he was a revisionist. Anyways. Yeah. Like, I'm not the biggest enemy of the GDR, but like, they were fucking revisionists. They even shut down the Chinese embassy for no fucking reason. Why? Because the Soviets sold it. They were a satellite state of the Soviet Union. There's too many people in here. It's laggy.
chosen Brooklyn as their headquarters tonight. And the reason for that is because that is the largest and most populous borough in New York City. And it also has had the largest share of the voter turnout so far. Now, I've been speaking with Mamdani's aides throughout the day, and they are closely watching the returns, specifically in Brooklyn, even though this is not Mamdani territory, so to speak. He lives in Queens and has represented a Queens State Assembly.
And the People's Republic of Astoria.
District for the past few years, but they're focused in Brooklyn, and the reason for that is because this is where much of Zohran Mamdani's base is, and they are hoping that turnout is significant in specific areas of Brooklyn, including areas like Fort Greene, where he made a stop earlier today alongside with the state attorney general Letitia James. What's referred to as a brownstone Brooklyn here in New York City is very much Mamdani country, and they're hoping that if the numbers look good in those precincts, it means that he is increasing his share of the voter turnout. Now, as you said in the beginning, already this election has shattered records. More than 1 million New Yorkers have already cast their vote. That's already beat the record for the last mayoral election, and it's beat the record for the last presidential election, which typically has more voter turnout. Now, we're in the lobby of the Brooklyn Paramount Theater. This theater has capacity for 3,000 people. Mamdani's aides tell me they expect to fill it tonight. We are hoping to get inside soon. For now, they are preparing this venue for what is expected to be a busy and nerve-wracking evening. But as we heard it from Mamdani himself earlier today, he is feeling confident, although not complacent, going into tonight. The campaign just announced they have knocked on 3 million.
3 million doors.
Today's
Not the 3 million doors. Like, whatever you have to say, like, I know that Shane in particular is not a big Zoran fan or a big electoralism fan. Neither am I. But at the same time, like, we're not in a crisis right now. So elections are a trench of combat. Anyways,
Wait. My name was brought up, so I will say we are in a crisis.
Yeah, what do you mean we're not in a crisis?
Via Venezuela, via Palestine. The crises are going on, and that's all I'm going to say. You know what? That's all.
yeah, there's definitely a global crisis, but like, is there really a crisis? Like, to the extent where, like, okay, so almost 1 million people cast their votes for whoever during early voting in New York City. So when I mentioned crisis, I meant like a domestic crisis where the ruling class cannot rule in the old way, and the people cannot live in the old way. So yeah, we're definitely getting to that point, I would definitely say, but like, we're not to the point where people are ready to.
So it's not a problem for the first world.
Well,
Do you
we
mean
live in
by
the first-
we as in the United States?
Where we live? Yeah, we as in the United States. Because
Okay,
we do
well,
not-
yeah, then for
Yeah.
sure, it's settler
yeah, you're right.
colonial
but we cannot,
problems.
but we cannot just kick the ball down to the third world, because we do not live in the third world. We live in the first world.
Well, we live in the world, and I would argue that
We live in the world.
Mamdani not having an anti-imperialist, anti-Zionist stance is.
He's
and-
running for mayor of New York fucking City.
What did he fucking campaign on when he started?
I'm sorry, police abolition says what?
Tish, bro? How do you defend Tish? Or not? I know you're not trying to defend him, but come on.
No, I mean, I do think he should be defended from like people who are objectively bad actors. Like, Zionists hate this guy. Trump hates this guy, and because he has achieved such a high profile in national politics, now DSA is in the hot seat. So I definitely think that he should be defended from our enemies, and I definitely think that our position should be one of critical support. But I do not think that Zohran Mamdani is like an objective enemy of the movement, like some comrades would claim. I think that's an ultra-left position.
How do you feel about AOC?
AOC is different
Is she?
Explain.
because AOC really is like, AOC has a bit of a, like, her position to DSA is parasitic. Zohran, on the other hand, I think came up out of came up came out of DSA, and like we already
No, I
said,
remember when she ran. I remember her saying, "I'm a girl from Bronx." I remember that whole video.
yeah, AOC is a fucking liar, but and we all know that. But
What
I
I
would
mean
say
is that from the standpoint you're talking about, how is AOC particularly different? Is what I mean. Like you can say that Zoran rose to the ranks of DSA, or is like a what's it called? What are some people saying?
a
He's a
cadre
he's a
candidate.
DSA
Cadre.
Yeah, I
cadre,
wouldn't
right?
consider him. Yeah, I would not
Whatever the
consider
fuck
him.
that
I would
means.
not consider him a cadre because cadre implies discipline, and this campaign really like whenever your campaign like waffles on something or is subject to the diktats of the bourgeois media, you're not a cadre because you really display very little discipline. But also, like I would consider, I just, we have to be very, very leery of allowing these sins of our rights, of our opportunists in DSA to allow us to fall so far to the left that we end up off a cliff. Like 1 million people voted for this guy already, most likely. So obviously he has some basis of mass support. And I was a hardcore electoral abstentionist. I wasn't a Gonzaloite, but I was like running around scribbling "Don't vote, revolt" on bandos, and like people still voted. Of course, a lot of the working class does have a soft abstentionist position. They're like, you know what, none of these people give a fuck about me. All of these people are useless. But I think that Zoran in his campaign, like, just watch the videos. Just watch the videos that his campaign has been putting out. Like, people love this guy. The working class love this guy across
Yeah,
all
the videos
nationalities.
were made by
These are
the same
third,
people that made Fetterman's videos, though.
yeah, like
Like,
these are
sure,
that. Well,
populist
I hope
videos,
you're not
bro.
comparing him to John fucking Fetterman. Mamdani hasn't chased anybody around Astoria with a shotgun, to my knowledge.
No, but he has compromised what he was originally running
Oh yeah,
on.
it's bourgeois
And also
politics. There's
he
gonna be
is he is he
compromise.
is entering a parasitic relationship with DSA because he's not, he's enjoying the dem establishment of like appointing ex Obama staffers, stuff like that, right? Like I don't see how Tish wasn't a breaking point. Like that's a very clear example of like being a massive fucking sellout that I won't even give like critical support for. If I was in NYC, I'd vote for it, sure. But in terms of support, like that
100%. If Obama's calling you and saying good job, you fucked up, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think y'all are way too fucking mean poisoned. Like, what is he supposed to do? Get up on the stage and say "Long live Hamas" or something?
Well, look, we in Liberation Caucus, we have a rightist wing, and BRG is part of that rightist wing.
I would consider myself more center left, to be honest.
Either way, I don't think Obama came out and endorsed Mamdani. He said, "You can use me as you."
Kamala Harris
Oh.
did though.
dude,
Yeah.
Obama's
she?
like Obama. I'm pretty
That's
sure
news to
Obama
me.
said, what's it called? That if he wins, he'll be a sounding board for Mamdani to bounce his stuff off of.
Yeah, that's like hardly an endorsement.
He said that you've run a good campaign.
Pretty
And
sure he
it was a
called
lot
him
of
right
sweating
after
from
he
you.
won the Dem nomination.
I mean,
Maybe it's not an endorsement, but like
he did run an objectively good campaign.
Yeah.
Will we take that away from him?
3 million doors knocked. We were just talking about it. Like that's huge. That's
Yeah,
like
how many doors has Liberation Caucus knocked?
not the fuck enough.
But like,
I'm sorry, I wasn't knocking doors. I was meeting drug addicts where they are.
You were meeting what?
I wasn't knocking doors. I was meeting drug addicts where they are.
Well, unfortunately, you cannot make a revolution with drug addicts alone. You need like.
I
don't know. There's a lot of drug addicts in the U.S. There's
never
definitely
underestimate the revolutionary potential of the lumpen. All right.
Seconded. Second that motion.
That is true.
We will have 1 million Skrillas.
Skrilla is not a drug addict.
Yeah, don't talk. Why do y'all hate Skrilla so much? He's gonna come in here and he's gonna come in.
Nobody hates Skrilla. No one hates Skrilla.
We love Skrilla. We love Skrilla.
You deserve it. Leave Skrilla alone. Skrilla has gone through enough.
It's his fucking birthday. Leave Skrilla alone.
So
That's
much
why we
about
know he
the
can handle it.
campaign, no matter where you're running it, is about the ground game. And no matter how you feel about the candidates,
What do you call me, fucking drug addict?
Mamdani
You're the drug addict.
definitely has had
No, me. I don't take the fucking drugs.
Sure.
the strongest ground game of these three candidates, and we'll see if it shows this evening. Casey.
All right, Gloria Pazmino for us. Thanks very much for that. Now let's head to Virginia, where Brad Todd joins us live in the arena from Aldi, Virginia. This was a town that voted for Republican Glenn Youngkin.
Wait, there's a town called Aldi in Virginia?
I
Like
love
the
getting
British
my groceries
store?
there, yo. Goddamn.
In the last
Which means
governor's
it's like
race.
go to
Before that,
sit
it
down in his
went for
bathroom.
the Democrat, Ralph Northam. Brian, Trump didn't endorse the Republican in this race. And of course, Abigail Spanberger, the Democrat, is the heavy favorite. What are you hearing?
Hamburger.
Right.
You got to vote for hamburger or you got to vote for tears?
Go get the spam burger at Aldi's. Oh my god.
I would be
I love
overjoyed if
fucking-
Sliwa won.
I love fucking kraut names.
That is
Like after the revolution, Sliwa should be kept as like a court gesture. See, what did I tell you? I told you Skrilla was going to come in here. Skrilla, they called you a drug addict.
Eric Adams
crazy.
is the court jester.
That's what someone did.
Who
Happy
called me a
birthday,
drug addict?
I did not call him.
Fucking somebody. Anyways, happy
Quack.
birthday, buddy.
Thank you. I'm 22 now.
You're
Ay,
22?
feliz cumpleaños,
Oh,
hermano.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Whoever-
Feliz cumpleaños.
Whoever called me that though, whoever called me that, fuck you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Whenever I
Oh.
see you, if I get my
All
hands
right,
on you, I'm gonna
Skrilla.
watch this. No, I'm gonna watch this
Damn,
stream
we
back.
are live on stream right now, bud.
Fucking moron.
I'm
Within
sorry,
the
Quack.
first 30
Skrilla could take you
God
easily.
damn it. This is going on the
You
forums.
could.
Within the first fucking 30 seconds of you being here, you're already threatening.
God
What do we get?
Just
What do
play
we
the
get?
Dr.
Bro, you're
Phil
already
zombie.
grieving.
You're
Calm people.
You're 1 year older.
BRG's gonna have
people
to
addicts.
go respond to another post about it.
There's no
Calling
drug
people-
addicts here.
Calling people addicts is not cool. I don't care if it's someone
Republican,
idiot.
not get President Trump's endorsement, but the Republican candidate for Lieutenant Governor John Reed did not get full-throated support from Republican Governor Glenn
Full-throated?
Youngkin,
What?
who actually asked Reed to get out of the race.
Also, which one of y'all sacrificed Dick Cheney?
I'm sorry. Full-throated Dick Cheney. I'm
That was
done.
me. I did that spell
Oh,
last
you
night.
sacrificed
Sorry.
him so you sacrificed him so Zeron would win?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
That's something Dick Cheney would do.
I mean, maybe well, never mind.
It's funny, like Bernie's stupid ass got on. He's like, "Oh well, he was a principled politician," and like, bro, like,
Yeah.
I grew up during the Iraq War era. I grew up on South Park and Family Guy and American Dad. Like every kid of my generation knew that like Dick Cheney was fucking evil. He shot a guy in the face with a shotgun. He was out fucking quail hunting and he shot the guy in the face with a shotgun. Like Dick Cheney was like an evil motherfucker. Like, you know how we thought of him? Like as kids in middle school during the Iraq War era, like he was literally like the evil brain worm that was controlling Bush because we all thought that Bush was stupid.
Wasn't he
was-
like the one who
He was
Versus
2010's
the,
RFK Jr.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris, would you give critical support to Bernie
Would I give
If-
critical support to Bernie?
if he was a Dem nomination for president?
The easy answer, no. Chris, say no.
Look, I just like the older I get, the
No.
less I realize.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Let me explain.
You're
The older
done.
the older I
Look.
get, like the more I realize that like all these online purity tests
Oh.
for the benefit of who? Like, okay, our hands are okay. All of our hands are dirty. No matter how much third worldist stuff you talk, your hands are still going to be dirty by virtue of living in the imperial core. This does not mean that we should go out and, as Lenin would say, go out and seek to be bribed or seek to be robbers that are partaking of the loot. But this does mean that,
can't hear
like,
him.
sometimes we have to make compromises. That being said, I did not vote for Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primary in either 2016 or in 2020 when he ran. I did not because I was of the position that, okay, this guy doesn't give a fuck about black people. He was making the old white social democratic mistake of thinking that racism would be ended through tweaking the social safety net. That's not going to happen. So he definitely shit the bed on race. That's why me and everybody else who came up as a radical in the Mike Brown era did not fuck with him. So if it was him, if he was the nominee against Trump, look at Shane, all this third world shit he talks. He has a fucking Bernie feel the burn tattoo. Anyways,
This is my Graham Plattner failure.
Would you give critical support to Graham Plattner?
Would I give critical support to Graham Platt? Why are you asking me these stupid ass questions?
Because I'm just trying to see where your line is.
Answer the question.
No, he was
I'm just trying to see where do you draw the line if we're talking about like critical support?
Is Zaram Mamdani a fucking Blackwater mercenary?
No, but
we don't.
He's definitely going to keep people around. He's definitely going to keep people around him that are equivalent, if not probably worse.
How the fuck are you worse than a Blackwater mercenary? How the fuck
by being a Zionist police prosecutor? By being a Zionist piece of shit that is saying that kufayas
Are we really calling a guy who founded Students for Justice in Palestine at Bowdoin University a Zionist piece of shit?
No, I'm saying the people that he's going to keep within his cabinet, but also yes, him too for keeping.
We're not talking about what he did in the past because he definitely seemed really cool in the past. We have to.
I think y'all are just way too uncharitable. Like none of y'all have run for mayor of a major American city.
Oh my God.
Chris,
nobody's run for president before. No one understands the struggles of Kamala Harris.
BRG, I think
y'all are too meme poisoned.
BRG, I think SMC has a position open for you.
Okay, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. I wouldn't go that far.
In BRG's defense, right? Look, if it's fucking like literally wannabe Adolf Hitler, but like too stupid to tie his own shoes versus fucking Sanders, like yeah, you pick Sanders. Like, all right, do you want no electoral politics are going to solve any fucking like major problems. The Democrats want the same shit the Republicans do. We all know this. I'm not saying this to anything that anybody on this panel doesn't know already. However, do things get a little bit easier to operate under when like fucking non-maligned, in your face fucking Nazis are out, are not stoking ICE and rounding up all the brown people? Are things a little bit easier to operate then? Yes. The problem, what we should really be mad at is the Democrat Party supporters who, the sign, if Kamala want to be out to brunch right now, that's the fucking problem. That's what we should save all this anger for, all this frustration for, not anger per se. But we should express that frustration with them, not with like BRG fucking out here like saying that
they're not
if Kamala was elected, we're gonna be at brunch. Those are the No Kings people, and the No Kings people are the No Kings people are huge, are like love Bernie, love like or like tend to at least like
right, and we don't is what I'm saying.
But Zoran does. That's the new squad.
You gotta see pragmatism a little bit, though. Things get a little easier to operate under people who aren't the leopards eating people's faces party. That's all I'm trying to fucking portray here.
That's true. You're right. You're right about that.
I would
as long as we recognize that, I don't really care.
I would disagree. I would say that our resistance becomes much more populist when we have a Republican president.
It's sort of a pseudo accelerationist view. Like, do we want people to suffer under the hope that one day they'll pick up a gun?
We're not here to misery
Are they New York settlers? Maybe.
I don't want anybody to suffer, settlers or not. Like that's a very, very fucked up way to look at the world. Like we cannot. Socialism is yes, we're going to have to destroy our enemies violently.
Decolonialism comes before socialism. Period.
But we should not want like even people in the global south do not want us to suffer in the imperial core. They want us to leave them alone.
True.
They want us to quit taking their shit. But like the Vietnamese told the weathermen this, like the weathermen were about, oh yeah, fuck America, fuck the working class, and the Vietnamese were like, you need to go home and organize a mass movement instead of playing with bombs. And of course, the weathermen, being a bunch of rich white American college kids from Harvard and Columbia and Cornell, they didn't listen and thought they knew everything, and we see how that happened. So I don't know. I'm just like I'm not of the view that we should be wishing and hoping that people suffer. Of
No,
course, yes, we
nobody's
For
need.
wishing
sure,
and
for
hoping
sure,
that
for sure.
people suffer. We're simply saying that the global south, that the people who are being oppressed by America are not going to be less oppressed under Mamdani.
Of course,
I also
Mamdani
think
does
that's
not
true.
make
And what I will
Mamdani
say,
Mamdani does not make American foreign policy.
I will
All
say,
right.
I will
So
say one
then
thing I'm
why
worried
is this
about.
even a topic?
One thing I'm worried about is that is what happens to a lot of like grassroots movements in the United States, which is co-optation by the Democratic establishment. And I think that's a very valid worry to have because it's something we've seen even from left-leaning politicians like for decades. And I think that Mamdani's kind of spearheading the co-optation of Palestinian resistance in a sense. And I think that's a valid concern to have when it comes to him.
That's interesting. I can't really speak to that.
Yeah, there's
A
definitely
very
valid
valid point.
concerns, but yeah, I just think we'd have to well, for one, this guy's in the same organization as we are. Like we should at least afford him some type of we should at least afford him some type of grace. But like I just
Nah, the most criticism should come from within. If we're not criticizing from within, then we're being dogmatic AF.
Criticizing is one thing, but like openly like opposing is another.
yeah,
So
like
let's look at the
I've
framing
seen
here.
yeah, like dude, does anybody here actively want Mamdani to lose?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
No.
that's
I'm
good.
proudly from the South Bronx and I want the best for the South Bronx and a damn sure ain't fucking Cuomo or fucking red beret fascist.
We're not saying we want. I don't think I've seen anyone except for truly insane online people say that they want a sex pest to win. Like,
Yeah, no, there are a
like
lot of truly insane online people.
I think you
Mm-hmm.
over. I think you overestimate. I think you're. I think you overestimate. Like, first of all, their actual importance, and second of all, like I don't like. I feel like a lot of the conflation happening here is like a lot of like critics of Mamdani, like even harsh critics, are kind of grouped in with people who like think they want sex pest Cuomo to win. Like, and
Yeah, that's straight
whoever
up
thinks that is
strongman
stupid.
arguments.
Yeah, like I don't think anyone, even like Shane and I, who are very strong critics of Mamdani and are worried about what'll happen, um, think that.
Yeah, it's fair.
What do you think of some of the good that he's done though? Look how many activists he's inspired to join DSA just for the fact that his campaign exists.
Look at how many activists from the DSA he inspired to join the Democratic Party.
That's valid.
Nobody in DSA want to go join the Democratic Party because of Zoran Mamdani.
But also, I think what's more important is DSA's ties to Palestinian resistance movements in the United States. Within our time, PYM, we've started building ties with them again, and I'm worried that things might change when it comes to building a fighting anti-Zionist DSA um, when we have someone like Mamdani, like representing us, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zionism is definitely a concern, and it's something that if someone's openly Zionist, I would think after the national reforms, that's grounds for investigation or something, right?
You would
Honestly,
think
I think Tish should, I think keeping Tish should be enough to like kick people out. I'm gonna be so honest. Like
right,
Tish is fucking
right,
disgusting.
right.
Like
I definitely think that that's a fucking problem. But I don't know. I don't even know why he would like. That's the thing with politics. Like I don't know why. Like you know you have a base, right? Like you know that's gonna piss your base off. Like why would you do that shit anyways? Like who the fuck is advising you?
Because he already knows that he has that base voting for him, so he doesn't care about us anymore. He cares about the center.
Yeah.
Let's be real about it.
All right. So let's see what these two jabronis have to say.
Welcome to you all. Hogan, let's talk about Virginia right there.
So 63% of people in Virginia say that their financial situation is middling.
Look, no surprise there. Explain to our viewers, why didn't the president make an endorsement here?
I think there was some rocky relationship early on with the criticisms coming from Earl Sears against Donald Trump, and I think he remembers stuff like that. You'll also notice when he does embrace fully a candidate, he does so strategically, and a lot of times those people perform better in the counties where he performed better. It's clear tonight that was a problem for her, but at the end of the day, what we're seeing is what Steve pointed out beautifully, which is this is a Democrat state electing a Democrat candidate who's going to be a Democrat governor. I don't think that's really news.
Yeah, Ashley, Virginia is made up a state made up of a lot of federal workers. As I was pointing out with Steve there, you got the Doge cuts, you have the federal shutdown as well.
Span burger, not spam burger, span burger. Then Winsome, this is the most Jamaican looking woman that I've ever, like, okay, so she's got a relaxer. Who the fuck but a black Republican will wear a relaxer nowadays? Ugh. Winsome Earl Sears. That is the most Jamaican name I've ever heard. You should get your ears checked.
Well, a lot of those politics play into how people vote in Virginia. I want to put up a stat here that we're getting from some of the exit polls. The economy, the number one issue at 49%. Followed here, what else do we have here? 46%. This is a different graphic than we were talking about, but we should jump to the next one about the economy in the second question, but it's okay. Anyways, the economy was the reason people were voting. What can we draw from that with President Trump?
Well, I mean, what I'm looking and what I'm seeing is that this is a five-alarm fire for the president. Not only are people in Virginia, but in New Jersey as well, saying that the economy is not only tanking and bad, but it's their driver for turnout. I mean, NBC's poll just recently showed that the president is down on every category, every issue from corruption to cost.
You know, the thing that gets me is like, okay, if you knew this guy was going to do this stuff, why the fuck would you go out and vote for him again? Why would you go out and vote for this guy again? Like, why y'all voted for this guy twice? He played hell with this country when he was president the first time. Why the fuck would you go out and vote for him again? And
actually, he was more of a moderate in his first term. Like, he didn't do anything.
He's the lumpen king. He may be a king, which is fucked up, and fuck him for that. But he's the lumpen king, so he at least appeals to the lumpen, while the basket of deplorables are not even accounted.
So this is the rub when you try to, I guess, build a movement around the lumpen. If the lumpen are ideologically like all over the place, as Fanon would say, they're given to, they can be pulled into the ranks of reaction.
Absolutely, like, left or right.
Yeah, isn't it kind of a mistake to build over much on such a vacillating class? Also, is my mic better? I turned
your
off
mic's better. Your mic's better.
Oh, I thought that was my fault when you weren't talking.
No, that was me. It was I had some type of like automatic mic adjustment on. But like the Black Panther Party had the same problem, and Kevin Rashid Johnson has said something similar. Like the lumpen, they have to be proletarianized. Like, we cannot just recruit these people as lumpen and expect shit to be good, because that's going to be like it's going to be pulled in many, many different directions, and they have to be proletarianized, and they have to be disciplined, and they have to be organized. We cannot just like we cannot allow settlers to get into the movement and remain loyal to settler colonialism and whiteness, because there's going to be many, many mistakes of line and mistakes of practice being made. So yeah,
I don't disagree with any of that. All of that I agree with absolutely 100%. But I will say that our lumpen has more in common with the third world than our working class does.
How? The lumpen don't give a shit about the third world?
They may not. But that's the class consciousness that we need to raise. It is not the fucking first world petty bourgeois and working class fucking Raytheon engineers that we need to raise the class consciousness of, because if we raise their class consciousness, they will know what class they're on, and it is not this side of ours.
Well, Raytheon engineers aren't working class in the first place. They're petty bourgeois.
Yeah.
But like, when we talk about the proletariat, like those are people who Marx said have nothing to lose but their chains. So those
But
are.
the proletariat is our lumpen.
I wouldn't call
Also,
it,
the state of the
I-
proletariat. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Calling when you refer to our working class as being the lumpen, what do you mean by that exactly?
I mean, the people who are generally considered the lumpen
Yeah.
in the United States are
The
the
homeless.
equivalent to what would be considered the global proletariat, whether it be the wages, whether it be their exclusion from wage systems, whether it be their oppression in every single category. Our lumpen has more in common. The first world lumpen has more in common than it does with the third world working class than our working class does with the third world working class.
Okay.
I kind of agree with that.
In that
actually.
context, I agree.
Yeah.
Cost of living, to tariffs, to electricity cost.
When Democrats had a reckoning with the term socialist and Bernie Sanders, and that was one of the reasons why Joe Biden won that nomination? Or do you think he has the kind of energy and he's talking about things and he has the social media strategy to electrify?
Hey Jake, have you smacked Graham Plattner yet?
I haven't seen him yet today. Man's a big state. I think he's probably about 200 miles away.
Oh.
We actually had a struggle session over this because when Skrilla and I were like, you should beat him the fuck up. Jake was like, nah, we were friends.
I'm pretty sure Graham Plattner would kick Jake's ass.
That's true.
Yeah, he would fucking destroy me.
But if you could win, would you do it?
Science, stop trying to get our candidates killed.
Why not?
Oh, you couldn't eat one graham cracker?
No, I don't think so.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And then
That should be grounds for kicking you out,
we
actually.
take you out and feed you to the fucking lobsters, buddy.
All right.
By Democrats.
No, I mean, I think there is a commonality between Bernie, who happens to be one of the most popular Democrats in the party right now. He's not actually in the party, but he's one of the most popular, well-known Democrats. And Mamdani is because they are hyper-focused on affordability. I'm not sure what is extremist and Marxist about being able to afford your rent, being able
That's
to afford
very
your groceries,
Marxist,
being able to live a
actually.
life with dignity.
Alan Dershowitz says he will blow his brains out on live TV if Zohran Mamdani becomes New York City mayor.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! You got my vote. My bad.
You made the fucking third worldist hipster vote for. I'm not.
Sorry, hipster. I prefer emo.
Oh yeah. I love how diverse this caucus is. Like we have fucking professional poker players. We have fucking Icelandic motherfuckers. Like who the fuck is from Iceland?
We have professional poker players?
Yeah, we have fucking.
Yeah, good friend of
we
mine.
have a fucking third worldist emo. We have.
I would like to add not just emo, but been to prison.
Yeah, we have motherfuckers that have been to prison. We have people that have stabbed people. We have fucking Twitch streamers. We have all types of fucking people, and we are the most diverse caucus in DSA.
I've also been stabbed by people.
Liberation Caucus. LC don't stand for Liberation Caucus. We lumpen caucus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you crazy motherfuckers definitely scare me.
Democrats are focused on. I just recently met with Ken Martin, who's the head of the DNC, and he said, "Listen, we're going in on."
28% of Virginia voters believe that abortion should be illegal in most cases. 28% of Virginia voters should have been aborted.
All of these races, we're double downing, investing record numbers in both of these particular states, hyper focused on affordability. We're not even talking about Donald Trump unless it's connected to the economy. And it's proven to be a winning message.
The campus protests that happened last year across college campuses all across the country didn't help Democrats. And Mamdani sort of stumbled when it came to issues on Hamas and what was happening with the war in Gaza.
Why is Hamas a factor in a municipal election in the United States?
Because everything is interconnected. And if you stop interconnecting things and say, oh, that world over there is completely different than ours, then you fall into the trap of social democracy and you become a Bernie bro, or you become a Mamdani Zionist.
A Mamdani mommy?
I will say, Kamala. Kamala herself admitted that Palestine was the main issue that she lost over.
Well, yeah,
Like,
maybe she shouldn't have been. Maybe she shouldn't have been like actually helping to facilitate a genocide.
yeah.
Maybe
But like,
she
do we
should have
think?
gotten democratically elected.
But like, do we think that the fucking Dominican dude in Washington Heights is voting based on like Hamas? Come on.
Yes.
I wish.
Final answer, yes. Jeopardy, let's go.
You lose.
You
But
do
like,
lose, Shane. I'm sorry.
but like, it's outrageous. Like, there are every nationality under the sun lives in New York City. Why aren't the issues of, I don't know, the Bhutanese population or the Nepalese population, like why aren't they front and center? Like why aren't they being asked? Why weren't all these candidates being asked about the Gen Z protests? But now, like they're expected to condemn Hamas and free the hostages. Like it's crazy how much like how much
Yeah.
American politicians are expected to bend the knee and kiss the asses of this little mini United States that's illegally occupying Palestinian territory. Like it's crazy, and I think a lot of people are starting to see through that.
So you've answered why it's so important that somebody in New York has the correct position on the Israeli genocide of Palestine. You've answered it in your question.
And the person that is closest to the correct position is Zoran Mamdani. Wouldn't we agree?
Yes.
No, motherfucker's a
who's
Zionist.
correct
He
then?
said
Who's
Israel
correct
has
then?
a right to exist.
I said
He is.
closest.
He's the closest. He's the
I
closest
said-
applying
I said
or going to
closest.
office. Yeah.
Like, see, the problem with you, Shane, is that you're too involved in these fucking purity tests. Like, there's never going to be a perfect candidate.
Okay, chill with
Look,
the
I
purity
didn't
test
give
thing.
no one
Chill
a
with the
test.
purity test thing.
There's never going to be a perfect candidate. This is bourgeois politics in an inherently bourgeois country. There
I'm
is
sorry.
never going
Picking
to
the
be...
lesser of two evils is bourgeois. So let's get that straightened off right away.
Okay, you can abstain from the election. You don't even live in New York City. You can't vote anyways.
I got a felony. I can't even vote, which doubles the point of this is a bourgeois election that doesn't matter for the lumpen and the working poor.
You know, a lot of lumpen actually would like to vote. Like, there's actually a pretty major movement. There's a pretty major movement to let
The point
prisoners
is,
vote.
though, that it does not even affect us.
What do you mean it doesn't affect you? So would you, if you were in New York City, would you prefer Cuomo to have the cops lock you the fuck up?
No, you're straw manning it now, bro.
Like, would you prefer a Republican in power, or would you prefer a Democrat as somebody that is proud of
I'm
being
going to pick neither. Just like if anybody ever asked you, do you prefer a Republican or a Democrat? Just like if they ever asked Malcolm X, do you prefer a Democrat or a Republican? The answer, all three of us straight across the board, is neither.
Man.
I will say, I don't remember what I was gonna say. My bad.
Nice one.
I just want to ask. We're aware, red fascist, blue fascist. There's still a fascist, right? We are, and so Shane, you're valid there. However, what the heck does it matter for the New York City mayor? What's the mayor gonna do?
BDS.
If we just keep this focused exactly on the time and place, which is New York City's mayoral election, there's very little sway that Mamdani has over U.S. foreign policy, right?
I just want him to do BDS and not sick people, not sick cops on like.
I wish he didn't. Yeah, that matters. I wish he didn't walk back his fucking statements on the NYPD, because the NYPD is one of the most corrupt police departments in this entire country. They are a menace. Nobody trusts them or likes them. Like,
yeah,
that's something that's a lot more of an issue to talk about. Not so much how much he was dog walked by the Democratic Party into walking back his statements on Israel. I'm sure politically speaking, he got some kind of favor in the party for that. Like, but the cop thing is a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I feel like they're similar. But...
It's the abolition that he walked back, and the fact that he walked back all of his globalized intifada rhetoric.
Dude, I don't even like. I would actually be. I would give my critical support to him. Like if like he was a lot more strict with the NYPD. I can't lie. Like,
Shit,
but
my
Do y'all
support
know?
would be
Do y'all know
uncritical.
what they did? Do y'all know what they did to the last guy that was like Bill De Blasio? Like,
Yeah, De
basically,
Blasio kidnapped their daughter.
yeah, he kidnapped. Yeah, they fucking kidnapped his daughter at a protest.
True.
Yeah. Also, can y'all hear me better? I think it was Discord fucking me up.
Yeah, you're good. You're like fine now, actually.
oh wait, I wanted to say
Yeah,
something
so
on Shane's point actually. About the like lumpen, or the working poor in New York City. Like, Mamdani is like pretty like statistically his main supporters are like upper middle class like white boys. Like, that is just true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they're his main supporters.
It certainly isn't the upper class or upper middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah, like rich people are not going to be voting for Mamdani. They're voting for Cuomo or they're voting for Sliwa.
You mean really rich people? I'm talking about like like statistically, like when we were looking after the Dem nomination for who was voting for him, it was like white upper middle class was very overrepresented, if I remember correctly.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, but he's gotten a lot of support from like immigrants. He's developed pretty far from the initial stages of the primary. Like he's got a lot of support from. Like I'm still thinking about that video that I showed last night of him talking to the cab drivers. He's got a lot
he
of
also
support.
got support from Zionists.
From who?
Zionists.
Zionists.
I've sent you multiple articles and I believe a video as well of
Well, I
Zionist
would not
saying
say that Zionists are a major part of the Mamdani bloc.
But if they are, they are.
Most of the Zionists in New York City are not voting for Mamdani; they're voting for Cuomo.
Those that are like very ideologically Zionist, yes. Those that are like liberal Zionists do kind of like Mamdani.
But what's the difference if they both say that Israel has a right to exist?
Right,
there isn't.
Y'all are getting distracted. Y'all are getting distracted. That's what
You're getting distracted from our political, from like the one of the central points of like American imperialism. Come on,
You're starting to sacrifice your anti-imperialism, which is a principal contradiction, for social democracy, which I gotta say is
I'm not sacrificing
That's
my
a
anti-imperialism.
wild accusation.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I don't think that's true, Shane. I'm going to be honest.
Social. Yeah, I'm not sacrificing my anti. Look. What I'm trying to get y'all to realize is that when you're doing this type of bourgeois politics, this man is running for mayor. This man is running. Yes, it's bourgeois politics. This man is running for mayor of New York City. He's going to have to say stupid shit that's going to piss off the left-wing Twitterati. Like some of these miserable motherfuckers will never be happy. The man can literally
so he doesn't have to say nothing.
He was already going to win, though. Like, he really didn't need to do all that.
Exactly. He already had it in the bag.
I'm glad you brought that up. How many people here? Show of hands. How many of y'all are from New York? Show of hands. Okay, that being said, New York is an extremely diverse city. There's so many fucking backgrounds here, all right? I say here, I don't still live there. I was born and raised South Bronx, right? South Bronx, that's Little Mexico. We fucking love the guy, all right? There's so many demographics here. There's like a fucking cultural hub and mecca of people here. It's insane, the diversity. It is the American melting pot. That's like where it all coalesced.
The melting pot doesn't exist.
It exists in New York and nowhere else.
Do we believe that he's going to change anything though materially? He doesn't even have support of city council.
Let me get through. I'm getting there.
Do not interrupt women, comrades.
Okay.
I agree that he already won. Maybe that's exactly why he went and said what he said. That and to curry favor with the Democrats, who he's going to be spending the next several years working with, right? There's some kind of favor going on in the back there. That's pretty much what all politics is I'll do this for you, quid pro quo, right? So that in mind, plus he's the leader of a multi-ethnic, diverse, massive population, 13 some odd million people in the 5 boroughs, like probably more than that. He has to do something to soothe tensions. He's being a leader. If you look at it from that perspective, is that not close to the case?
No, it's opportunistic.
What
I would
opportunity?
agree.
I also agree.
What opportunity? You said that he already had the race in the bag.
Exactly. He already has the race in the bag. So for him to go out and seek the opportunity to garner the vote of other populations, let me say it as other populations, is opportunistic. When
It's
he
also
could have
opportunity.
been pivoting to the left, where he could have been going further to the left, he decided to be opportunistic and go to the right.
But he doesn't just rule over the left. That's what separates us from the fascists, is we don't fucking drag people by their fucking hands into our fucking ideology and use it as a club to beat people to death with. We don't do that.
Well,
It's
we
also
should, if
opportunistic.
that is what
I'd do
it
that.
takes to take people to
That's
be
fair.
fucking humane to each other.
If that's what it takes.
Sure.
I
He
also
doesn't
look
have
at
the
it as
authority to open
opportunism.
up re-education camps.
It's also opportunism in the sense that he's trying to
Depends.
cuddle up to establishment Democrats through his actions.
Yeah, have you seen how he's posing with a like? Have you seen how he's
Yeah.
how he's posing with AOC and Bernie?
I
And
agree,
like,
all of that is problematic. If he was running as the great presidente of the independent country of New York, I'd have a different song to sing here. But he's not.
He may
think
we're
not be
just talking
saying
about
that
how he's an
explicitly, but
opportunist.
I
that's
think
what
a
he's
lot. I
doing.
think what a lot of you. I think a lot of you comrades are focusing on superficial stuff, who he takes pictures with, as opposed to the actual substance.
Dog.
All right,
I
let me
ain't
ask you a
seen no
question.
pictures.
Superficial stuff. Don't
Let me ask
fucking
you a
even.
question. Why didn't Omar Fatah do any of this then?
Facts. Or Rashida.
Because
Like
Or
Omar
post.
Rashida?
Fatah, because Omar Fatah is not running in the 3rd largest GDP in the world.
What does the GDP matter?
He
Exactly.
didn't
So
have to
you're
do any
admitting
of that,
that
bro.
it
What it
does
matters is
matter
because
in the
we're
global
here,
scale.
none of us in New York, talking about it.
No.
You're
So
saying it does matter in the global scale.
But not foreign
Also,
policy.
there are like
He had to play cleanup a couple
Palestinian
different times.
organizers in New York that are very critical of Mamdani. Maybe
So who
even
do we
further
think
than a lot of us.
who do we think that the majority of Palestinians in New York are going to be voting for? Andrew Cuomo, Kurt Sliwa.
I'm not talking about who they're gonna vote for. I would vote for him too. I'm just
It's
talking
not about
about
it's not about tailing the masses and saying, "Oh, who are they going to vote for? Let's vote for
So
them."
basically,
We're
so
not
basically, Shane,
Avakian.
so basically, Shane, you as a non-Palestinian think you know more than the thousands upon thousands of Palestinian Americans in Bay Ridge who are going to be voting for Mamdani.
This isn't about me being non-Palestinian. This is about me being, say, white or say Filipino, and saying that, yeah, I do vote differently than the population of most Filipinos and most whites. I don't think that I know better than no one, though, and that's a weird ass straw man to use against your comrade, bro.
I think that's even the case with like Kamala. Like statistically, she's still winning over a good portion of like the Palestinian American population, just out of like. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to. Like I'm talking specifically about listening to like Palestinian organizers fighting the anti-Zionist fight. Like,
And if we want to talk about populations and the way they vote, are we to believe that Trump is good for Latinos because majority of Latino men voted for Trump? No, that's not the
yeah,
case.
That's a valid argument.
Amen. Amen.
We shouldn't just look at how people are voting and be like, oh, look, they know what's up, because a lot of people don't know. And that's a very ignorant take, because you know that majority of people are not educated in what they're doing.
I don't know. I think that the majority of Palestinian people in Bay Ridge, like they're voting for Mamdani because they see themselves in him, and they They think that he has the best interests of their community at heart.
That's
And
the
like,
same excuse used against Kamala. Oh, no, someone sees Kamala in them and they have the best interests of them because
Right.
they're Kamala.
But unlike Mamdani, Kamala was in a position where she could have probably swayed Biden into not sending so many fucking weapons to Israel.
Center.
But you also said that
now-
New York City is like the third largest GDP. So if that's the case, then we're literally talking about one of the imperial centers.
Seconded.
What has Mamdani? How much weaponry has Mamdani himself sent to Israel to aid in the genocide?
Even
we
if
will see on that.
I don't, he's not going to facilitate any of that. I'm just saying that, like.
Then they're
I
words.
just-
Words are wins.
disagree. I think he will absolutely facilitate that.
I think he'll put up with it. I think he'll put up with it. I don't think he's going to facilitate it or promote it himself. But he'll probably give cover. He'll probably give
that's a very
cover.
valid concern. That's a very valid concern.
But also on the basis of change, let's say we're going for harm reduction. He doesn't even have majority in city council. What change is going to be made under Mamdani?
Also a good point. In fact, like one of the mayor's main responsibilities is like control over the NYPD and stuff.
But
Which
that's what I was. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just going to say that's what I was kind of getting at earlier, though, is in politics, we make concessions and compromises, right? So maybe with that in mind, that he knows he's getting into an area where people might not necessarily want to work with somebody who says what he said on the campaign trail. Knowing that he's already got the race in the bag, is he willing to take this pain now for compromise later? That could be why he said what he said.
Yes, because if he's not willing to compromise on his abolitionist statements, who the fuck cares if he gets into that power? Oh, he sacrificed all of his rhetoric and all of his beliefs? So then why vote for him?
He sacrificed two very large ones, and it is incredibly painful and distraught to see. I agree with you. However, he's not overthrowing the government of New York. He has to work with the existing framework of that imperial city.
So what can he gain from agreeing with the police officers? I'm sorry, rephrase. Agreeing with the pigs of New York?
What I think he's trying to do, and he's going to fail at it, obviously, is like try to be like, hey, because the bourgeois narrative is that this is like some type of radical that wants to defund the police, etc., etc. We all know that's not true.
I wish.
I think his goal is to try to fix it so that these people don't sabotage his administration. Unfortunately, he's being very naive for somebody that's about to become mayor of New York City, because he should know, just from studying de Blasio and various other reformers that have tried to do what he's doing, is that they're going to sabotage him anyway. Why? Because even social democracy they see as being a threat to their interests. So it was just him being stupid. It was him being stupid. Same thing with him keeping Tish. He's trying to placate the pigs. You cannot placate the pigs. Like, these are the same people that framed Asada. These are the same people that framed the Panther 21. These are the same people, like, if you Frank Serpico, the whistleblower, that literally
Geronimo Pratt.
Yeah. These are the same people that did that did all this horrible shit. Yep. So Mamdani, especially with his history as an activist, the guy's middle name is Kwame. With his history as somebody who studied Black history, as somebody that has been an activist, he should know better. But what I think has happened is that he's smelled too much of his own farts, and he's surrounded himself with bad people. He should have relied. I think if Mamdani was actually relying more on his own instincts, he wouldn't be making these mistakes. But he's surrounded by shitty people like Brad Lander.
The problem is he knows better, but he's not doing better.
Yep, that's true. And that's the thing. Like what I said about Malcolm the other day. Like Malcolm X probably would have voted for Zoran, but he would have been
I
extremely.
disagree with that. That's a strong disagree.
Malcolm X was friends with Adam Clayton Powell. Adam Clayton Powell was a crook.
Friends are friends, but I don't think Zoran would have gotten X's vote.
Will you stop calling him that?
He is that. Okay, come on.
When
That's
he
like the
stops
least
being
you
a
can
Zionist,
do.
I'll stop.
You're gonna get in trouble.
That's the least you can do.
Zoran
Zion is
Mamdani-
totally. I used to be skeptical of people calling him Zioran, but now I'm completely in support of it. Like
The Gujarati Muslim that founded a Students for Justice at Palestine chapter at Bowdoin University and has a whole ass canary mission profile and has been getting harassed by Zionists since he entered elected office is not an ideologically committed Zionist.
It'd be cool if he wasn't a Zionist, though.
He is not a Zionist. Like, there is no basis where we can call
the material basis. The material basis.
Right to exist is the basis of him being a Zionist.
And even if we take away what he's said, we're thinking about things materially here, and we know materially what's going to happen is that he's going to surround himself with ideological Zionists, and that willingness and complicity is.
We've got New Jersey election results coming in, so it looks like the Mikey Sherrill.
Well, that's not cool to interrupt that.
She's beating the Italian. Oh, y'all have been saying the same shit all night.
Okay, but it's completely bullshit to be like he's not a Zionist or a Zion. Like, come on, bro. Nazi sympathizers are Nazis. Like, that's just how things work.
Now he's a Nazi sympathizer.
No,
Zionism
is Nazi. Like Zionism.
Stop. We're not a choir. Is anybody in here Muslim? Is anybody in here even a Muslim? So who are you all to call this Gujarati Muslim man who's been going through shit because of his religion since 9/11 a Zionist?
Bro,
so a black person can't call out apartheid because they're not white.
I just do not. I think y'all are ODing.
That's an insane statement to make, Chris. I'm not going to.
So is calling the man a Zionist.
Why? Well, like, tell me why.
If he was a Zionist, why? No,
not if. Describe to me in detail how, based off of what we know about
Zionist
him, post Dem nominee,
APEC,
or even before, not about his history, not about any of that. We're talking about the things that he's saying, right? Like, we're talking about what he's materially going to do. How would he not?
Y'all are over-focused too much on words and symbolic shit. Who is APAC giving money to? Is APAC giving money to Zoran? Is APAC giving money to Zoran? I know about APAC. APAC literally bought Cori Bush's seat 2 years ago. I know what Zionists like. Zionists do not like Zoran. They have made ad after ad. I was doxxed.
Is Bernie a Zionist?
Shut up. I was doxxed by Canary Mission. Okay? So was Zoran. They've been attacking this man month after month after month. APAC has not given Zoran Mamdani a dime of money. And yet you're sitting here calling him a Zionist. You know, he said, like, y'all do not know how to do politics.
You're doing too much for this guy that we know is going to, like you're just doing too much for him. I'm sorry.
Millions and millions of dollars to attack this guy. Just like
they do this. Is Bernie a Zionist?
Yes, Bernie's a Zionist.
Does APAC love Bernie? Or does APAC attack him relentlessly?
You all are building up strawman. You know what? Enough. Because we're never going to reach unity on this. We're never going to reach unity on this. We're never going to reach unity. Y'all are doing a whole. Y'all think that this fucking shit. Y'all think that real life is like fucking Twitter. This is real life, real politics.
You're the one who's on Twitter more than anyone else here.
Oh, shut up. Well, I have a problem. Those are my emotional support numbers. That's what increases my dopamine. It makes me happy. So
I just think you're doing too much for this guy.
New Jersey people, who the fuck is Mikey Sherrill and why should I care who she is?
Zoran said thank you for the glazing though.
Okay. Oh, where the fuck is Burlington County? They really like Italians there.
Oh shit, I was born in Burlington. What's up? What's going on in Burlington?
You were born in Burlington, California, or Burlington, New Jersey?
Jersey.
Oh, you were born in New Jersey? That explains why. That explains a lot.
I actually would never have expected that.
You've got
I-
chemicals in your blood. That's why you act like you do.
Bro, orange, whatever it's called, I got it.
Yeah, Agent Orange.
That's the one.
You've got chemicals in your blood.
You're spiritually Vietnamese.
What nation am I spiritually?
Like actually or spiritually?
There's no way to answer this without being racist.
Well, I was just gonna say New African, which is
I'm actually New African, you moron.
okay. Spiritually, I don't know. Israeli.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm playing.
But fair considering that Mom Donnie support.
What am I going to do with you people? What am I going to do with you people? Hey, number change. So the imperialist boss lady is going to win, and the racist Italian is going to lose. Jack Shittarelli. Shitty-relly. Chiattarelli. I hate Italians, man. I do not like Italians.
Italians are the white people of white people.
Yeah, they're the OG
Not
white
that my
people.
shit fresh.
I'm
My shit fresh.
spiritually North Korean. No, I don't like Juche. Juche is revisionist.
Nah, you're not spiritually North Korean.
Now
You're like
he's being
spiritually
dirty.
like you're spiritually like Rosa Luxemburg before leaving the SPD.
I love.
That's a compliment.
I simultaneously love my comrades, but I also hate them. You all are absolutely incorrigible. Okay, so Winsome Earl Sears appears to be losing with 42% of the votes in, and the Abigail Hamburger won. Abigail Hamburger is going to be the next Democratic governor of Virginia. And I guess Winsome Sears is going to have to go, I don't know, beg for money from Trump.
Spamburger? That's a cool name.
The Kim family are fat
Spam
Spam burger, hamburger.
Spam inside a burger.
Do y'all think I should run for office?
Yeah.
No.
I actually
No.
think you'd be a good politician even if you
I think I'd get assassinated.
You
If
would
you
be,
run,
but
you're gonna have to capitulate. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
It's okay. I'll hire all of you.
and you will capitulate.
No, I'll make them think I capitulated, but I'd never capitulate. I'd make them think I did.
That's what they all say. That's what
Yeah.
people who support Zoran say.
I'm built different. Like, do y'all like actually hate Zoran?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
What did he ever do to you?
Yeah, I hate him. I hate him. I don't hate him as much as Cuomo, but I hate him.
I do.
Cyan, I think you're just jealous.
What?
You're jealous of Zoran.
Why would I be jealous of Zoran?
Because he has a real job and you don't.
Because that's BRG's
Wow, I work at a
boyfriend,
dining
remember?
hall. Is being a politician a more real job to you now?
He's about to have state power and you don't.
Oh,
that's
it's all
true.
about the proximity to power.
Yeah, you guys
You're really exposing yourself here, Chris. I don't know how you're gonna come back from this.
Chris,
guys are
stop
allergic-
exposing yourself to us.
You guys are allergic to power. Cyan is an essential worker. Without Cyan, the fucking rich kids in Berkeley wouldn't be eating.
It's true.
Without me, how would drugs be dealt?
Good point.
Without me, who would you sell your drugs to?
Exactly.
Same.
There are
Guys,
no
we have
drug
like a
dealers
mini
in the-
economy.
Also, I made you guys pasta salad. Do you want some?
I don't want that. I
Yes.
hate pasta. I don't want that shit. I hate pasta salad.
Well, no one
Leave out the
fucking asked you,
pasta,
Chris.
though.
BRG.
We've not doxed you. It's fair.
Were you just making noises? Who was making noises? I heard noises.
There's no votes. There's no fucking. Oh, that's right. Because the polls don't close in New York until 8:00. Fucking reprobates. That's my favorite word to say.
That's a good
So
word.
There's this word. I mean, there's this guy, Michael Lange. He has a prediction for what's going to happen tonight in New York because this is the race that we're all watching. He gives it to Zeron with 52.3%, and Cuomo gets fucked. And Sly was literally just a spoiler. Like, it's funny. Like, if Sliwa was smart, if Sliwa did not want Zeron to win, he would have dropped out and would have given his support to Cuomo. But Sliwa is so fucking he's so fucking petty that he stayed in the race specifically to fuck it up for Cuomo.
That's because Sliwa took his beret support from Mamdani, and Sliwa's all about that Panther support.
Just aesthetically. Just aesthetically.
That's a
No,
aesthetically.
thing to say for a man who
aesthetic.
Sliwa was wearing that. Sliwa was wearing that beret long before anybody in this call was born.
I'm sorry. I'm going to disagree because I was born the same year as you, and you know he did it the same year as us.
That man used to frame black people in his own goddamn vigilante corps for crimes and then call the cops on them and have them arrested for publicity.
That's goddamn right.
To be fair, that is spiritually New York.
You know what else is spiritually New York? Fucking hating Cuomo, and that's why Sliwa was still in the race.
That's also true.
You know, people love Cuomo. It's funny that they're calling Zeron a nepo baby because Cuomo is like literally the nepo baby. Like his people love his dad. Everybody loves Mario. Like
who's calling Mamdani a
Mario,
nepo
like the
baby?
video game character?
Yeah.
What a loser.
That was his dad.
Yeah, Mario Cuomo. Ask anybody in New York about him. Yeah, people love that guy there. But,
yeah, my dad is named Mario.
Hey, Louis J. Daddy, though, in New York.
Anyways.
My bad for leaving a while ago, y'all. I'm at the grocery store right now, so my connection ain't great.
Oh, looks like Democrats are getting it tonight.
Getting your treats, huh, Skrilla? I'm joking.
Happy Christmas.
Shut the fuck up.
Second.
And Andre Dickless has been reelected. Mr. Cop City. Yeah. Yep, Mr. Cop City has been reelected in Atlanta. Let's see, who all the DSA? I know we've got Kelsey Bond running in Atlanta. We've got
Omar Fatah.
We've got Omar Fatah in Minneapolis. I hope he gets it. I love Omar.
Yeah, I hope he gets it too.
Good dude.
So why do you all like Omar Fatah and is over Zaram Mamdani?
Because he's not annoying as fuck.
He didn't say anything fucking stupid.
I like how he's not a Zionist.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier to not say stupid shit when you've got like fucking 10 people and like Uncle Bob paying attention to your election versus like 14 million people.
Yeah,
I think that's a bullshit excuse, though.
That's because of anti-blackness.
It's a lot easier to be pro-white when people aren't looking at you, is what I'm hearing.
And I don't want to hear that because I've been paying attention to Omar since I heard about him.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a guy named McNutt running.
I hope he wins because I like his name.
Didn't he kill himself?
Didn't like his nut? Are they doing the election for that lady that got shot in Minnesota?
I vote for her and Mickey Nutt.
Gross.
Oh no, I was thinking of Ronnie McNutt. That's the dude that killed himself.
Too many McNuts out there.
That is a good question. I don't know who's filling her seat, and that's a big one to fill.
Can
We
imagine
gotta
what that's
stop
going to do to our
nutting on
statewide
each
total.
other.
This is the biggest of the big. Fairfax County, we don't even have half the vote in here right now. And Abigail Spanberger, with a 50-point lead. So you expect her, I think, certainly to maintain and maybe even build.
Yeah, see, y'all should listen to Comrade Issa. Comrade Issa has sense.
You
Calling
and
my
Issa are ideologically almost identical when
Oh
it
yeah,
comes to
the
him.
yeah the
I
black
thought the
people
guy
the black people are the
speaking
same.
was somebody in
No,
the
you guys
chat.
were literally friends, like for ages. Don't even.
Yeah, don't get mad at
You
me
guys
because
work together.
you ain't got no friends.
On that lead a bit.
Nobody
You guys do have the same
nobody
exact
wants to
view.
be friends with ultras. Oh,
Mr.
now, now
Mamdani
why is
Red Guardian says what?
is
Bernie looks like he just swallowed a lemon.
successful. I
I had this lemon that were growing on
wonder
my
what you
kibbutz.
would like him
Okay,
to
can
work
we actually
on
just
day
define
one. What should his day
Zionism?
one
Like,
priority be? As Hallie was just noting, he has laid out a long agenda, which includes free public transportation,
Let me talk. Stop talking. Let me talk.
government-owned supermarkets, government child care. What
it looks like
should
he's
be
coked
issue
out.
one for him?
Shut the fuck up. Let me talk. Fuck.
Look, this guy has run.
All right, yeah, he's definitely coked out. Look at how his fucking bottom lip is drooping. Why do old white men, like, they never show their top teeth? They always have that bottom lip thing going on.
Brilliant campaign.
Hey, grills are grills.
That's my buddy did. The kid calls Iran a Zionist. I'm a Zionist, and I know a Zionism is. I lived on a kibbutz in Israel.
No, I didn't know we had Bernie in the chat. Whoa.
That sounded like a Vogon from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Look, do you fuckers want a fucking free apartment or not? All this Zionist shit. Do you fuckers want a free apartment or not? Huh?
He's just saying
You
what
enjoy,
Mamdani doesn't want to say.
you enjoy paying $1,700? Why are you fucking asking me all these questions? Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Free plus care, and we get to annihilate Palestine.
Right now, in Vermont, New York City,
Nasty
all over this
motherfuckers.
country,
I don't do
we have a
pornography.
child care system which
Sure,
is
buddy,
absolutely
sure.
broken.
Have a good night.
You want somebody to take care of your little badass kids for free. You want an apartment. You want somebody to take care of your little badass fucking little brats. Yeah,
Fine,
vote
we'll
for Mamdani.
sacrifice Palestine for it.
Vote for Mamdani.
Tax my
Yeah.
fucking pasta. I'm serious.
Yeah, you want somebody to tax your rich neighbor. You want somebody to fucking take care of your little shits. Gotcha.
That's what we get for eating
Who let
carbs.
Bernie into
0 through
Liberation
4.
Caucus?
Some of the most important for intellectual and emotional.
Thought it was a
development for
retirement
human
home.
beings. So making sure that every kid in this
This dude is almost 90 years old. Hey, who told Zoran he could wear my fucking suit?
All right, but unlike Mitch McTurtle, he's not falling over when reporters ask him questions.
Is that fucker
Yeah.
still alive?
Hey, it's a failure on Liberation's part if he still is.
early
Oh,
childhood
true.
care that they need, to me, is
Well, somebody's going back to prison.
enormously important, and New York can set the example for the rest of the country.
All right, Senator Bernie Sanders, thank you so much for being with us
Glove
on
don't
this
fit, you must have
election
quit.
night. We will continue to watch the returns. We really appreciate
Can't
your
Bernie
perspective,
just drop
Senator.
dead already?
We do want to get out to New
Yeah.
Jersey now, where those
What did Bernie ever do to you?
Oh
Exist.
my God, Chris, chill. Chill with the
Look,
social Democrats.
Look, they polled New Jersey on liberation. 70% of people are very concerned about political violence.
All right, Chris, you're making me
W,
look
they
bad.
should be more concerned.
You're making me look bad for sticking up for you earlier. All right.
Wait, what
Yeah,
happened?
you kind of are. I can't lie.
What'd I do?
I got a fucking seat to win at my home
What I-
chapter. All right.
What did I do?
Maybe you are spiritually Israeli.
Yeah, I'm starting. I'm
No,
starting
no.
to think.
No.
What did I do?
You're like,
I wouldn't go that far. I'm just saying you're playing into sockdem territory a little bit.
I was being facetious.
You were being a fascist.
Gust closed. WC Stephanie Gosk is at Mikey Sherrill's headquarters in New Brunswick.
I hate all of you.
I love you too.
Julie Sirkin is at Jack Chiarelli's headquarters in Bridgewater. Thank you both for
Go
being
back to your
here.
kibbutzim,
Stephanie,
all right?
let me start with you. What is the mood there? How optimistic are they?
Kristen, the mood's good. I mean, you saw those numbers coming in. People here are getting very excited. You know, it's interesting listening to Bernie Sanders talk about Zoran Mondani and then compare that just over the Hudson River to the candidate for governor for the Democratic Party here in this state, Mikey Sherrill, former Navy pilot, federal prosecutor, moderate Democrat who flipped a red county in 2018 to go to Congress. She is a very different kind of candidate. I had a chance to talk to her today, and I said, so which brand is it? Is it the Mamdani brand, or is it the Mikey Sherrill brand? And she said that one of the things you may be able to take away from this election is which brand works better. But one of the things they are
I want to hear from Spanky Burger.
Hey, Spank my burger.
closely here, and they have reason
Excuse me?
to feel good about it right now is turnout.
Who said that? Who said that? Show yourself, worm. Oh, what's up, Ray and Issa?
Oh, hey, what's up, Issa?
No, we have another Zoran.
Yeah. What up?
We have another.
All right.
Enthusiasm.
First of all, I'm not a Zoran supporter.
How is calling him a Zionist
So
edgy
don't
and childish? Like,
Well, to be fair, we are the Edgelord Caucus. I don't know why we
But,
kept
like-
marking ourselves like this and kept and act surprised when our
Define-
talking a bunch of ed.
Define Zionism.
Edgelords, we full come.
I agree. Both of you should define Zionism.
Define Zionism.
Zionism is giving material aid or sympathy to the Zionist project.
Nope.
Like,
Zionism
That's
is the
not the
belief that it
definition
should
of
exist.
Zionism.
That's not the definition.
Having a weak stance on how to combat it, or having a weak spine against it doesn't make mean you're ideologically like aligned with it. There are people who are weak against Nazis. They're not Nazis. They're just weaklings who are fucking have weak minds who can't stand on business. Doesn't mean they're fucking
They are.
Nazis. Your language
Yes, they
is
are.
edgy and hyperbolic, and it plays fast and loose with reality. If
Where's
everyone
my
was too weak to stand up against a Nazi is a Nazi, then you're just gonna kill like half of the people. Like, come on now. It's just edgy. Like, most people aren't equipped. Most liberal people aren't equipped to stand on ideological grounds. They're gonna fucking vacillate to where the fucking power center is, right? So, like, if you can't meet people where they are, so the low level of political backwardness they are, and understand that there's nuance inside ideological grounds, that you're just playing fast and loose with analysis, and it's really silly. Like, it's very silly to call a Muslim man
Don't even.
a Zionist.
Don't do that.
Like,
Don't do that.
It's silly. It's
Bro,
really
just look at
silly
the
to call him a
UAE, bro.
Zionist. But he's
The Abraham Accords. The Abraham
It's
Accords.
completely separate. That's a completely separate. I'm not talking about the UAE. I'm talking about here in the United States. So don't bring the subject away to like
But
another
still, you
fucking
should
place.
you should define Zionism. Still
An
asking you.
American
Zionist.
Define what Zionism
It's
is.
playing fast and loose. I said Zionism is giving material aid or sympathy to it. It's being a running dog for an actual thing. If you're not fucking taking AIPAC money, if you're not giving fucking money to Israel, if you're not sending them aid, like you're not. It's not Zionism. It's just liberalism. Like
That's not what Zionism is.
Recognizing that is that there should be a Jewish.
The next person that interrupts Issa, an actual Muslim, will be muted. Continue, comrade.
Like giving material aid to the Zionist project and being ideologically aligned with that is what makes you a Zionist. Bernie Sanders is a Zionist. AOC is a Zionist supporter by her votes. Mamdani has yet to actually show his fruit. So you're yelling at a tree that's still growing. Right? Now, there's much to criticize with Mamdani. Walking back on the police, his police commissioner choice, a lot of his fucking, all of that shit, all the basic social democratic shit. Yeah, but calling him a Zionist is just like departure from reality. Like, keep your analysis and your criticisms grounded in reality. That's all
I'm
I
not
say.
I'm not even the
know
only
what?
one calling him a Zionist. I'm listening
You
to
know
other
what, Issa?
Palestinian organizers.
That's your opinion, bro. That is your opinion. You're allowed to have that opinion. However, Zionism is defined as the belief that Jews deserve a homeland. That her homeland is Israel. So by saying Israel has a right to exist, therein you are a Zionist.
Facts.
That is factually true.
Issa, I am so happy to see you.
Me too. Finally, some actual dialectical analysis. So,
Like if we're
y'all
gonna start
fucking
changing
Guys,
the
ultra
we're
definition of
talking about the definition of Zionism.
Actually, then the ultra leftists like me calling you that. Like, damn.
let's
like
move on to another.
You're
Let's
looking
move
at this
on
and
to
you're saying,
another
well, Mikey
topic.
Sherrill is absolutely clobbering
I'm
Jack
not going to
really
spend
well.
3 hours arguing over this.
What we don't
So, what
For
do we
real.
think that Zerron's NYC is going to look like?
shit.
A shit show.
Well, we're talking about New York. New York is always going to look like shit.
Exactly. It's not going to change. I don't believe anything's going to change under Mondami.
I think
It's only going to be a figurehead change. That's all it's going to be. The material conditions aren't going to change because he's not going to be able to pass shit. He's not even going to be able to freeze rent. And people are stupid for believing that he's going to be able to do that. He doesn't have support of city council. You're duped. You fell for it.
Some mug comrades have actually made the analysis that like it's kind of stupid to run for an executive position without capturing the city council, because it's going to be
Yes,
easy.
and I completely agree.
Like people want to
This
run
is
for the
so
high dollar.
Yeah. I
So
agree
what
with
would we?
that.
Yeah. So what would we say?
Obama and the Republicans.
So what do we think? Like, what do we think a liberation caucus electoral strategy should look like?
Chicago.
I agree.
Um,
Chicago. Chicago's good.
How
As
about
far as like the mobilization though, and the style of campaign, and like what he did to get support, Mamdani like is like exactly the model that we should follow, like to build a mass base. Now our messaging should be better and more consistent and actually revolutionary. But to like actually get people on our side, what Mamdani did is undeniably like genius tactics. He's like made a master play and went from a fucking nobody to a somebody to like probably winning like literally overnight just by fucking putting in actual physical effort and embedding himself in the community.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. I followed.
That's why I say like,
I followed his Twitter when it was 7,000 people.
yeah. That's why I say DSA needs to be more visible. Like mutual aid and shit like that might not be like a mutual, revolutionary like ends, but it's a means to like recruitment and like, like visibility. Like they when they see us in the community, like when people see us and not just see us online or see us when we're voting, like that means something.
Hell yeah.
But how is that different from taking the AOC route?
I think we have to get beyond like okay, we know that AOC is compromised. Like we have to get beyond like AOC is a fuck. My main concern is like ensuring that we don't end up like her.
We're gonna end up like her.
by
Wait, if that's your main
having-
concern,
I think Chicago. I think Chicago is a really good example of how things should be done, and New York as an example of how to build an energized base for sure. What about Baltimore?
I don't know much about
DSA
Baltimore.
Has DSA had any like major wins in Baltimore?
No, but I mean in terms of like the framework there for.
I don't think electorally, but Baltimore DSA does dope stuff. Like not electorally.
Yeah,
I would say like the main.
I fucking love Baltimore. Shout out Baltimore.
The main contradiction, I think, well, one of the main contradictions is that DSA people keep running under the Democratic Party ballot line. So maybe I think like seizing on cities that have like nonpartisan elections at the local level. Yeah, like as St. Louis has that. Like
we can't be a political party legally in California because of the weird signatures. California has strict laws about what may constitute a political party, and so like it's gonna be hard like getting on a ballot line like beyond just like super local stuff.
Well, do you have to call yourself political party affiliated, or can you still run as an independent?
Well, as Mal said, it's the ballot or the ballot.
Yeah, that's
He
valid.
did
All right,
say
so
that.
pick up a
He
gun
did say
and
that.
where's your army? Where's
We ain't
your
got
army?
none.
We're
We ain't got
talking
no
like
army.
that. Like it's
We
so
ain't got no
silly.
army.
Like, yeah, we know what's technically right, but that's not the fucking deck of cards we have. Like, why even bring it up?
Some people
Let's
think
start
Let's
start building that deck. Let's
Some
start
people
building
think
the
you're gonna build
deck.
it. How are you going to build it? How are you going to build that deck? Tell me. Give me a
So we
plan.
should be like. So
Well,
we
look,
should be like
we
the
got
CPI Marxists in
self-defense
Corella.
coalitions being built right now where I'm around. So we're at least building our ace.
So wait, Issa, you think we should be like the CPI Marxists in Corella in our actions? Is that how you believe that we should be?
No. I don't. The way forward has yet to be determined because we're so busy looking back and being like, "What about this person? What about that person?" Instead of being
Guys,
like, "What are we
this
going to
is
do
really
in the
recent.
future?"
This isn't a history. We're talking about fucking a central
Can I say
genocidal anti-imperialist struggle.
Can I say
Okay,
something on my
this
fucking
isn't.
stream, please? Thank you.
Oh, this is now. What do we have now?
What I'm talking. Okay, so
We
here's
have
the thing. Here's the thing.
MLM Moundani.
Okay, look, listen. Can I say something on my fucking stream? Thank you. What I'm talking. Okay, so where I think you comrades are making a mistake is that you all keep comparing the first world, where there's never been a revolution, to these third world examples.
Facts.
So we're not the CP. We're not the Communist Party of the Philippines. We're not the Communist Party of India Maoist. We're not the Communist Party of Peru. Okay, what happens here is going to be entirely different. What it's going to look like, I don't know. And why y'all keep digging these old ass examples in entirely different context is beyond me. Except
Who did that?
I probably think that like the fact that trying to break new territory is intimidating to a lot of people. I get it, but both Joma and Lenin and Mao and everybody else who has ever written about revolution, including George Jackson, said that militant types of struggle, armed revolution, is not going to happen until the people are ready for it. You cannot force it because you are going to end up like the BLA, the Weather Underground, and every other group that tried it. So while you all are talking and LARPing about some armed struggle, we're not there yet. So
we're trying to like capture the labor movement or like
I am not finished.
Chill.
So while y'all are talking about this shit, we're going to have to deal with the event. We're going to have to deal with elections as a trench of struggle. That's why I asked about Liberation Caucus's position. Like, what should our position be on running in elections? Because, like, we're not in the armed struggle right now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not going out getting shot stupidly. If y'all want to do that, then go right on ahead. But we
Not
have to be
about
smart
one.
about
It's about necessity.
Necessity, then go do it. Show us the way.
Necessity.
Lead
And
by
also-
example.
I also think that
Rally.
your guys'
I'm talking
pushback
about
against
my
comparing
friends that are
Mamdani.
living.
One at a
Who
time.
said that? Who mentioned armed struggle though? Who argued for armed struggle during this?
I'm talking about my friends who were literally living day to day being targeted by the pigs.
Okay, your friends aren't the only people doing that. There's people voting for Mamdani who are living
Exactly.
day-to-day by the
Exactly. That's my point.
I really dislike the idea that we're talking about the past when we bring up people like AOC. Like you guys were saying, like bringing up other people. Like guys, the only people.
No one
AOC
from
is deeply relevant. Deeply
You don't have
relevant.
To, okay, well, okay, we don't have to be like
Same
AOC.
fucking city.
She's a
They're
lesson.
literally besties, and they have very similar politics.
Not only that, but no one brought up anyone old. No one brought up Lenin except you. No one brought up Mao except you. No one brought up George Jackson except you. No one brought up anyone else except what's happening in the modern day.
True.
All right. On that note, I gotta run, but I love all y'all, and don't kill each other. Thank you.
Peace.
See you. On top of that, the only other group from any other where that was mentioned was the CPI Marxists. I asked, okay, so is your position that we should be similar to the CPI Marxists and how we conduct ourselves? No one mentioned armed struggle. No one mentioned armed struggle. No one mentioned anything from the past. That rant was redundant because it targeted nothing that was being said.
I mean, the alternative to electoralism is what though? Like armed struggle is still implied. Like no one made it specifically.
Oh, Shane just flipped us off and left.
The alternative to electoralism is not the armed struggle, it's building dual power structures. And the fact that you're strawmanning this to mean, oh, so you guys want to go out blazing guns, is stupid. That's a stupid argument to make.
So what do you want to do, Skrilla? Like, what's your strategy?
I just said what I want to do. Build dual power structures in order to build a mass of people.
Okay. That elections are part of that.
That's true. I don't think Skrilla doesn't recognize that, guys.
I'm not
We're
saying
just
that they're
talking
not.
about
I'm saying that.
Go ahead.
I never said that they are part of that. I'm saying that that should be the focus and not elections. I'm saying putting Mamdani on a pedestal because, oh, well, he's bringing people into the movement.
Nobody's
It's
putting
stupid because it
Mamdani on.
doesn't. No, no. You said, no, not you,
You
said,
definitely
but
are,
what was
bro.
your. You are. You are. You said that he was bringing people into the movement, which is
I didn't
fair,
say that.
but it's not material. Oh, yeah, Alexandria did. But on that same note, even though he's bringing people in the movement, nothing materially is changing. What could change materially is all 10,000 of those NYC DSA people went to go and do action that would solve their community's issues and build a movement from there.
Yeah, building with fucking
hold on.
within our time with PY. There are huge anti-Zionist organizations within NYC that NYC DSA could have chosen to ally with over the last 3 years. Like,
Oh yeah, no one's debating that. I don't think anyone
should
here
hit
is
up-
debating any of that.
And I'm irritated that you tried to misconstrue it to say, oh, well, you guys want the armed struggle. You guys are bringing up people from 10,000. No, we aren't. That's not what's being said at all.
I also
That's not
really
what
resent the thing
mischaracteristic.
where it's like you can't call Mamdani a
So
Zionist
what-
because he's Muslim. That's a very that's
What does building
What did I say? No more talk about Mamdani being a Zionist. He's not a Zionist. I'm not going to let y'all sit here and call him Muslim.
Bro, shut
You have
up.
your
You can't
opinion.
just say
You
that
have-
shit.
You have your opinion, and you're allowed to have your opinion. You're entitled to that, but doesn't mean we have to agree with you. It doesn't mean we're going to agree with you.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
He is a Zionist. That is my word. That is science word. That is Shane's word. That is the word of many other people. He is a Zionist. Whether or not you want to argue that does not matter, because in the end, well, I'm going to believe what I believe. You're going to believe what you believe, and in the end, it doesn't matter because neither of us are Zoran.
Thankfully, our caucus doesn't have a line on whether or not Mamdani is a Zionist. I don't know. I'll take the word of the Muslim dude over 2 or 3 now.
I take the word of
point of
Palestinian
where we are.
organizers, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not even about word or anything. It's just like besides the point of where we are. Like we're definitely like in our minds like at different thinking struggles at some like different points. Like, what does the first point? What I want to know is what does building dual structured powers entail? I don't disagree with you. I just want to know like what that means to you. Like
Building community.
what are the steps?
Being able to build a self-sufficient community that looks out for each other and is able to protect each other from the outside forces, being able to show that there is a way that is separate from the current way of things, from the current way of life, from the current structure. And current order.
No, I get all
Being
that,
able
but what's like the first steps? Like, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we start digging? Where do I stick my shovel?
Mutual
first?
aid. Mutual aid.
Mutual aid.
That's the first thing.
I tend to agree. We have to define things and not speak in slogans and not speak in like our vision of. We have our vision of things, but we got to speak in like things that like we can actually accomplish and do step by step. Like especially when we're doing external messaging, because that's what's gonna get people more than the flowery, high-minded language. People are tired of that shit. They want to know where do I go and where do I shoot first. You know, like where do I go? Where do I go? Fucking put my effort. Like,
Did y'all see that big ass fucking plane crash in Louisville?
That's insane.
Yeah, somebody died behind that shit. There were like, it was a cargo plane, so there were like tens of thousands of gallons of jet fuel in there.
What a nasty bit of business.
Yeah. Jesus, why are you talking? I'm the one that says shit like nasty bit of business. You don't have permission to say that. I'm the guy that wears the tweet. Nasty bit of business, Yeah, that is a fucking horrible fucking explosion. All right, are we friends with each other now? Still,
of course.
We've always been.
We're comrades.
We've always been
comrades.
We sounded like we were about to stab each other.
I wouldn't say friends, but we are comrades.
They were like, "Damn!" I know people in chat are like, we have almost 1,000 people watching this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. BRG is
Friend is
Yeah.
Friend is a
Almost.
very personal word.
Yeah. Why are we watching this lady?
You tell me.
I don't
I
fucking
think
know.
it's because
Oh,
you didn't want to focus on Mamdani.
focus on Mamdani. No, 0 votes still in. Hurry the fuck up, you fucking New York reprobates. What happened? Did the rat teach you ballots?
Check out Omar Patel. How's he doing?
Yeah, how's he
Oh,
doing?
hold on. Let me see. Minnesota.
So what are his politics like? What is
no votes for Minneapolis yet.
what is he espouse? What's his platform?
Jesus
What is
Christ,
his
they're crowded. They've got
like?
one,
What's
2,
Omar
3,
Fatah's theory
4,
of change?
5, 6, 7,
Omar
8, 9.
Patel is essentially the same as Zoran, except he doesn't say that fuck shit, whereas Zoran says Israel has a right to exist. Omar does not.
They've got 15 fucking people running. And for mayor.
So you fuck with Omar?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fuck with Omar. I love Omar.
I fuck with Omar.
I fuck with Omar.
He's not a Zionist.
Neither is
If he
Zoran.
appoints someone like Tish to fucking, I don't know, like, then that would be different.
Stupid shit.
Exactly.
I just think you guys have to realize that Skrilla and I do want gains for like the masses of New York City and stuff.
I know
But
Scrolla definitely wants gains. That fucking meathead. I'm joking.
Oh boy.
Me and Tiva both.
Where is Tiva? Oh, Tiva's probably voting.
Nah, he said he was gonna be busy tonight.
Yeah, busy voting.
I ain't vote. I can be honest. I ain't vote.
What about Prop 50?
Prop
We're probably
50.
early.
Oh yeah,
it's
Cali
probably
vote.
early.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're voting. We're voting to gerrymander, and I voted yes. I said, you know what? Why not let the Democrats play their stupid political games?
I forgot when election day was, so I didn't vote.
Yeah, I very much forgot to as well.
I live in a civilized state, so they send your ballot to you in the mail.
Ooh.
I know, it's sitting right on my desk.
Yeah, it's in my kitchen, and I went, oh, that's crazy.
I just filled it out and just went. Bloop.
honestly, I've
Why
like,
not?
honestly,
I like filling out
like
paperwork.
the thing about Prop 50, I just saw like the fucking constant fucking ads about it, and it annoyed me so much that I like it's just like who gives
It's so
a shit?
stupid. It's
Yeah.
so stupid. I'm so
I
glad
left.
Today about it.
My chapter didn't take a stance on it. They said we're like our electoral people like took the official stance that it's not a socialist fight and that we're not going to endorse or go against it. And like a lot of the electoral brain people in my fucking chapter lost it. Like we have to support this. We have to fight against this regime. And I'm just like, then like build socialism. Like we're in a
I'm not a
socialist
regime.
org. You can go like to the labor over there. You can come to me and I'll plug you in the attendance group.
Did you vote, Ray?
Oh.
Why not?
Be right back because my child doesn't like me anymore.
How could Ray vote? He doesn't even have a job.
You don't have to have a job to vote.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm just saying in terms of energy expenditure. Wait, do you have your driver's license yet, Ray?
I'm not getting it.
Bro, what the fuck? What are you gonna
You live in Ohio. I guess the only energy you have is dedicated to Maoism.
I ain't gonna lie. I only voted once, and you never gonna see me voting again.
Would you vote? I know you'd vote for me.
Hell no.
Why not?
Because like I said earlier, you'd capitulate.
I wouldn't capitulate. Well, I'm sorry.
I want
I'm sorry.
I want to see that happen.
Well, I'm sorry, President Twink Zalo.
Okay, since when is Skrilla a twink? Don't even. That's an
I'm
insult to
5'5",
twinks everywhere.
180 pounds. I'm 185.5, bro. I'm not. I'm big, bro. Don't do
His
that.
hair does the little twink swoop thing, so
He's a
cancels
twunk
out.
at best. It's a twunk at best.
Twunk, yeah.
You wouldn't vote for
That's
me,
the word.
Skrilla.
No, I was huge, but also
After I defended you from
Brillo
the
would
fucking
vote for
brightest,
you, but it'd take you for shit.
I
and
would
fucking,
back
literally
you.
be your biggest hater.
I would back you, but I would not. I would not vote for you because you would capitulate. Everyone capitulates. That's the curse of electoralism.
Welcome to the real world, buddy. We don't live in a
Actually,
Exactly.
actually, it depends on what you're running for. For me, like,
Would you vote for me if I ran for the school board?
yeah, I'd
I'm
vote
thinking
for
about
you.
running for my school board, actually.
Yeah.
I'd
Why, 'cause my
100%
hair?
vote. I 100% would.
If
I'm thinking
if
about
you
running for my
run
school
for a
board.
non-executive position, then yeah, I'd vote for you. But if you're running for mayor or governor, no, never.
You know, honestly, can I say?
You know, I'm gonna win and have your ass locked up.
BRG, I
Now,
love you. I love you, BRG. You're one of my like homies.
Oh,
I fucking
no.
beat a motherfucker for you, but I don't think you should take an executive position either. I would be like go for like an alderman or something, and I'd
I also don't want to see you get shot.
just to vote for you.
I'm gonna win and I'm gonna have all you motherfuckers locked up.
That's why we're not going to vote for you.
Well, that doesn't seem very common.
You know what? I'm joining. I'm reconstituting the Red Guards.
I don't have to. Yeah,
you.
I don't suffer fucking traitor.
I'm reconstituting the Red Guard. Let's go, Skrilla.
I don't suffer. I don't suffer fucking traitors.
You know what's going to happen if you lock any of us up? If you lock any of us up, we forming a prison gang and we getting you. That's what's going to happen.
Y'all are gonna do to me like y'all are gonna do to me like the Black Gorilla family did to Huey.
The guards are gonna be in the gang too. Watch, we're gonna fucking recruit everyone. It's gonna be like fucking, we like Truman Show.
We have 1,011 viewers watching us yell at each other.
Hey, I'm not yelling. I don't yell. It's a waste of energy.
What are you talking about, bro? You're Trini. Every other
Chris,
word.
you're the one who was mostly yelling. Let's be real.
Because
I was only yelling because I was yelling because I was walking on the freeway.
Y'all were
There was hella cars.
Alt-like tone of.
Y'all were being mean to each other and uncomradely.
I was only yelling because I was on the freeway. It was loud as fuck. Right now, I'm in the residential.
Why are you walking on the highway?
Because I had to go to the grocery store.
You walk back.
Honestly, I respect that.
I've been there. Like I've
y'all
walked
are
many
ghetto as
freeway
hell.
shoulders in my life with my thumb out. So like,
If you ain't never walked on the freeway to go get something, I don't want to hear nothing.
I went there to go somewhere. Does that count?
Mave's just near laughing at it.
I just used to be a fucking nomad. So just a lot of this. Like 30 miles at a
then
time
I gave you
sometimes.
when you left St. Louis, I gave you like half my book collection, and then you rolled over your little school bus and lost.
Oh,
them all.
listen, my school bus got attacked by an incompetent driver. Okay.
It's okay. We also gave a lot of those books away to people.
You had a school bus? That's so cool.
Yeah,
I used to ride a school bus.
And a
I used to ride a school bus.
Well, yeah, but Issa had one.
I used to ride one when I was in school.
I've owned
Yeah.
multiple.
Was it one of the little ones?
Another one.
Nah, it was one of the long ones.
Oh, it wasn't one of the little ones. That's surprising.
What's
I
that
was
supposed to
an
mean?
I was an honest, bro. I am not remedial. I ain't slow. You feel me? I'm not slow by any means.
I know. Nobody else would have the entire collected works of Presidente Gonzalo memorized.
Hey, the bad kids. Hey, you didn't have to be stupid to ride on the little bus. The fucking bad kids rode on the short bus too.
Not me. I got banned a couple times, but that got lifted.
My homie next door to me fucking went to alternative school. He got expelled for like bomb threats or some shit. He like every day a short bus pulled up in front of his house and picked him up. We clowned on him so hard.
Bro, I don't know if I should say this on stream.
Don't.
Here's a story.
Don't.
Just don't. Just don't.
I'm a
Don't do it.
Just write it in the Discord, okay?
I don't want to hear it.
It's funny as fuck, though. It's funny as fuck.
I don't care. Don't say. Muted your ass.
I kind of want to hear it.
I don't know the.
Did you just mute
I'll say it
him?
later.
Yes.
I want to hear him.
I don't want to hear him. You're unmuted, Skrilla.
I also remember, like, back in the day, back in 9th grade, I almost got expelled for posting myself with an SKS. And I
I
said,
did get expelled in the 9th grade.
I was like, where's Lee Harvey Oswald when you need him? And someone reported me to police. And then I had
I
to
can't lie. That's funny as fuck.
I got investigated, but
Why do we have so many people in this country that got put out of school?
Bro, I got investigated by the fucking. I got investigated by the Secret Service from that. Bro, that shit was so fucking funny.
Y'all just think it's funny to get in fucking trouble.
Yeah,
it is.
It's a little
doing
funny.
bad things is fun.
It is fun. It's super fun. You get a rush from it. You feel good.
I don't get a rush from getting in trouble.
That's because you've never done it. You a good boy.
I just don't talk about the things I've done, and I don't get caught doing things. Anyways,
and we've been kind of ground zero for his effort.
who the fuck is this RFK?
To do Doge and disrupt the federal government.
Who the
So
fuck?
Virginia
He
kind of looks like you.
Why do white people look like that?
How the fuck does he look like me?
He looked like his nose about to like grow and like turn into his own thing and run off his face.
Like Doug Funny growing up.
Y'all make me sick. Y'all just come on here to clown on me. Is that it?
I think you're going to see
You are a hypocrite. You're the
for us in rural and
I don't say mean shit to y'all.
bullshit. Don't even.
You just said I ride the short bus.
Even
No, you
Ray's
just said I
calling
ride
you
the short
out.
bus.
Even Ray's calling you out.
What did you
Bro,
just
you just said.
Nah, you're mean as fuck. Don't lie.
Was that Ray that said bullshit?
Bro, you just said I ride the short bus.
I didn't say you ride the short bus. Did I say he rides the short bus?
Pretty sure you said he rides. Do you just forget the things that you say because
I'm
it makes you
31
feel
years
bad?
old. I've got dementia.
That explains why your legs are on so much.
Yeah, I'm
I ain't gonna lie.
Biden. My name is Chris
That reminds
Biden.
me. I feel so fucking old now. I feel like my bones are decrepit.
Yeah, they are decrepit.
I'm 22 now. That's way too old. It's over for me. I got
Bro,
like one more year in the tank.
I wish I was 22 again. Can I get this ugly fish-looking motherfucker off my screen?
That one of the big
Remind you too much of yourself.
Oh, shut up. I hope your hair falls out.
He looks like a fish. He looks like a Humpty Dumpty but black.
Bro, Spamberger could get it.
That's true.
Bruh.
What? I think he has led a brilliant campaign for the House. I think we may pick up 6 or 7, 8 seats.
His voice is so annoying,
with all due
bro.
respect, please don't blame this on a weak Republican.
He's a
gubernatorial
cartoon voice.
candidate. This was a
Literally sounds like a
strong
cartoon
showing for
character.
Democrats across the board.
Senator Atali, thank you.
Like
for
someone
being
out of
on.
Family
So
Guy or
let's
something,
point
like
on that, right?
literally.
Because the messaging from Abigail Spanberger really also focused, as you know, on affordability, on the
Yo,
economy, on
yo. What's her name?
Because I hear
What's
you
her name?
talk about some of the ways that you see the Democratic Party pushing back on what the president's doing. But if you look
What's
at
that
some of the
lady's
exit
name?
polls, nearly half of voters
What
in
lady's
Virginia
name?
said that Donald Trump was
What's that
not a
lady's name?
factor, 46% in their vote and
What
what
lady?
they decided to do.
Lady?
The lady
More
on
than a
screen.
third of those people voted for
She's a
Abigail
reporter. I
Spanberger.
don't
Does
know.
that say to you
News lady
that
number
perhaps
6.
ahead of the
I think the
midterms,
credits
the
say.
economic messaging, the
I can't lie.
affordability
She bad as
messaging
hell.
may be more potent now?
Chill.
I'm talking about which reporters and candidates we want to
Chill.
No, come on.
Well, I don't know how you can separate. I mean, Donald Trump got
I mean,
hired
yeah,
because
like,
he said
not
he was
wrong,
going
but
to
chill.
address rising prices. Anybody been
Chris
to the grocery
prefers this
store
guy.
recently? You've seen prices
You're lusting after white women?
go down. I absolutely
All day,
think a
every
lot of
day.
Virginians
Umar.
voted on the affordability and the economy.
Ollie,
But
you
this
can
is
don't
not
discriminate.
Donald Trump's economy. You know, you can no longer blame everything on Joe Biden.
Huh?
Dear
What was
brother,
that?
you seek to put your holy pole in the devil's pool?
Hey man, I don't discriminate.
He owns
I don't,
Anyone
that
could get it.
sounded wild. I don't know what the hell that means.
I had a bunch of the farm credit folks in my office
I'm
today.
putting
Why are you
what in
sound
a
like
what?
auto-tune?
Yeah, I was about to say.
And
Ollie.
these are people
Oh, is
that
it
are
my
classic
microphone?
Republicans. They don't know how
Yeah.
to deal with his
Your microphone's auto-tuning
inconsistency on
again.
It's my
tariffs.
headphones.
And I will take it whatever way you want to carve it up.
Someone's on
Affordability,
He said he
auto-tune.
gonna take it.
mainstream politics.
I'm going to go smoke. Y'all behave. If I come back and y'all are dead, I'm going to be highly upset.
I can't believe he
extremes.
just said he
This
gonna
is kind
take
of
it.
what Virginia has been about when we have won as Democrats, because I think, you know, we want
We drive
good
him
governance.
crazy.
That's what Abigail
Yeah.
Spanberger represents.
Whoever said I
And,
agree
think she's gonna
with
have
my
a-
politics are
not
identical
only a
to
sweep
fuck
across the
Chris's.
top,
I'm a
but
lot
she's
more
gonna
anarchistic than that dude.
dramatically
Get
increase
out of here.
House of Delegates, and a lot of credit of that goes to the Speaker, Don Scott.
Senator Warner, thank you. 10 seconds or less, because I'm getting the hook. Shutdown. Is it going to end this week or what? What's up?
Listen,
I'm not part of this gang system. I've never been, because I'm not sure the Republicans can get to yes without Trump. But we got to get this over. We're also bearing the brunt of that. They love us fighting back, and we got to keep fighting. But we are definitely
They love us fighting back.
We're ground zero in terms of federal workers and others getting hurt.
All right, Senator Warner, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate your
She's a
perspective.
senator?
We do have an update here on the other races we're watching in Virginia. NBC News can
She
now
bad
also
too.
project
Oh
the
my
Democratic
God.
Ghazala Hassani as the
Chill.
winner in the lieutenant governor's race. We're also watching results out of Virginia's
Is Bianca
race for
not there
Attorney
or
General.
something?
That race is too close to
I'm
call.
out.
The Democratic candidate Jay Jones has been playing defense in this race
I'm
against
not home.
Republican Jason Miyares after
Damn.
Jones apologized for violent messages he sent about Republican lawmakers back in 2022. Joining me now is NBC News reporter Gary Grumbach at Miyares'
Everyone was on that shit fucking back there a couple of years ago, saying wild shit online. Now it's
Races
haunted
that
their political
Republicans
careers.
feel as though they can hold on to. He is the incumbent
Does this
candidate.
guy look like
How are
he's
they
16?
feeling there, Gary?
Yo,
There's a real feeling of disappointment.
he's
from
like
the folks
16
about Trump,
and 35 at the
the
same
watch
time.
parties sort of dwindling, folks are drinking, folks are eating. But yeah, this is a race that they thought that they could pull out.
He did not pass his jeans down. He ugly as hell.
With Jay
He's
Jones.
16, but like that's a
very
16-year-old who's been
close
drinking
race
since
right
he was
now.
like
People are
12.
not just going down the ballot and clicking all the Democrats today. That is not clearly not what happened, because there's hundreds of thousands of people who did not vote for Jay Jones, but did vote for Abigail Spanberger, and that is because of the text message scandal from 2022. And there's a conversation to be had here about the implicit approval of that kind of dangerous rhetoric from the more than 1 million people that did vote for Jane Jones across the Commonwealth of Virginia. And then, of course, the larger issue here of the vetting of Democratic candidates. I spoke to DNC Chair Ken Martin this weekend. He said he understands they do need to do a better job of vetting candidates like Jay Jones, like Graham Plattner up in Maine, to see what kind of night this is going to be. It's going to be a positive night for Democrats, it looks like, across the board. But clearly there's work to do behind the scenes here, Kristen.
All right, Gary, thank you so much. We'll continue to watch that race very closely.
So, do we think that there's
going to
be another presidential election
at this point? And it is now
think so.
just after 9
I hope
p.m.
whoever
Eastern,
win, a baddie.
and polls have just closed in the race for New York City mayor. The NBC
Okay.
Decision Desk characterizing that contest as too early
Yo,
to call this
if
race.
Zoran was a baddie, would you
why
be
does he
okay
look
with
so
that?
hard?
Zoran Mamdani into the national
What?
spotlight.
Yeah,
after
if
he ran
Zoran was a
fiercely
baddie-
anti-Trump campaign that also
Yeah.
focused on economic issues and affordability. President Trump has threatened to cut off funding
He is kind
to
of
the
bad,
city
low-key.
if Mamdani wins. Moving to Virginia,
Like I'm
NBC
speaking like
the Democrat
not
Abigail
hourglass, but I
Spanberger
was
has
speaking
won
like
the
pear
governor's
shape. If he
race, flipping
was
the
a
governor's
woman,
mansion
pear
back to
shape,
Democrats. We just heard from the governor.
maybe a
She
BBL.
delivered a victory address before an electric crowd of supporters.
The hell yeah, I'd vote.
It is the honor of my lifetime to be elected the 75th
Virginia?
governor of the
Is she a friendly imperialist or a mean imperialist?
Crowd there. We are also watching the return to New Jersey's governor race.
I didn't see what
That
side
race,
she was
too,
on.
Right now
What
is
mask
too
does she
early
wear?
to call, but the quick call for Democrats in Virginia perhaps
Look
boosting
at that guy. Look at that slick back. He looks like he's trying to sell me insurance.
Steve Kornacki is
she
at the
was
big
a
board
Democrat.
with more results coming
She's a
in
Democrat?
from
Okay.
New Jersey. Steve, we are watching some of these hotly contested counties, particularly in
So,
northern New
besides
Jersey, very
Omar,
closely in the
who do we
suburbs. What
actually
do you
like?
got?
Yeah, we're at a pivot point in New Jersey right now with a third of the vote in statewide. Cheryl continuing.
I like
to lead
cool
the
and nice
tally here,
people.
but
Hate
again,
mean
what
and
we
rude
I don't
people.
like
almost entirely
none
seeing
of
right
them.
now are votes that were cast by mail or votes that were cast in
I
the
just
early
tolerate
voting
them.
period. So
I hate
these
them
are the
less
most
than I hate other people.
Democratic-friendly votes in these counties. The question now is, how Republican-friendly? How much does Chitterelli get out of the vote that was cast today, the election day vote? Because
Chitterelli.
he's going to need it to
Mr.
be
Chitterelli over there.
extremely Republican-friendly.
What the
Democrats had been talking for the last few weeks in New Jersey about being very encouraged by the early voting numbers and statistics that they were seeing, and that has certainly borne out in the results that we're seeing so far. I'll give you an example because we do have some of the same data, and this is
Damn, New
Gloucester
Jersey
County
looking
here.
real
This is
motherfucking
blue-collar,
blue.
middle class. This is south of Philadelphia here. Now, about half the vote is in Gloucester County. You see Cheryl leads the tally by 15 points.
See, that's what I mean. If you a baddie, you win.
4 years ago, when Jack Chitterelli nearly won the governorship,
was one of the big surprises in New Jersey. In fact, there was talk that there was a red wave in South Jersey in 2021.
If you bad as hell,
North Jersey,
you
Chitterelli
win
would have won in
politics.
2021. Well, Gloucester County, in many
Yeah, I think
ways,
this is
was the
Liberation's electoral
epicenter of that
strategy.
red
Yeah,
wave.
be
He
sexy
won
and
it-
cool.
He won it by double digits. That was a big surprise. He's down 15 in the tally right now.
Like, that's the real
Why
reason people
important is
fuck with
because
Kamala.
we have gotten a little. I don't want
And
to
you're
say it's a
right.
ton, but it's one of the few places where
Cause
we do
she
have
was
some of that
mommy
same-day
energy, you
vote
feel
that
me?
has now been tallied up. And Chitterelli is doing better in the
I don't know
same-day
about
vote,
that.
although with the same-day vote that we've gotten so far,
But like
it's
evil.
not at the kind of margin that it needs to be better. The same-day vote that we've seen so far from
Yeah.
Gloucester County.
I don't
is
find her
pro-Chitterelli,
attractive, but she's a
it would not, if
potentially
it becomes
attractive
the
woman, I
trend,
think.
be
Like,
pro-Chitterelli
you
enough
know,
to lift him
she isn't like a
past
fucking
Cheryl,
like
let alone
banger,
the
I guess,
10-point
but like,
margin
yeah,
that he got in
Kamala
this county.
definitely
So
has
again,
that evil
let's see,
mommy,
there'll be more same-day votes to
evil
come
like
there.
mentor
It's gonna
lady
have to be a
energy.
lot more
I have
Like
to
she
agree.
got
and we're seeing that in
Makima
counties,
energy.
around the state. Here you go, Monmouth County. I mean, this is a big one. There's a big debate. Do you
Y'all been
believe Central
behaving
Jersey is
yourselves
a
in here?
place or not? Well,
Yeah,
if there
so
is,
give us our
Monmouth County is
electoral
the capital
strategy.
of Central Jersey. About
Oh,
half
what
the
is
vote
our
is in.
electoral
And
strategy?
again, most of this is
Be
early
sexy.
same-day, but to give you a sense of the scale of the challenge for Chitterelli, he leads by about 3.
So Zoran is at 51.5. Cuomo
Oh, that's finally on.
39.7, and Sliwa is at 8 with 819,165 votes in. This is apparently one of the most like high turnout races in New York history.
I just hope Eric Adams wins. He deserves it.
Why?
Because it'd be funny.
Because it'd be funny.
He's
Yeah, I
not gonna
guarantee
win.
you.
I'm gonna ban you
Staten
from
Island vote is
watching
all in. 90% of votes were reported by midnight during the primary. See this changing in real time.
Damn, y'all, I'm almost home.
Timing.
How about
We
that?
just got more than a third of the vote in. Now, what you're looking at, these are votes that were cast early, and this is vote that was cast by mail. Stay
What's up?
with me here, and received by last Friday.
It's right down
So there
there.
is still more
You're
vote by
welcome.
mail that came in over the weekend, came in today, will come in. It's yet
These
to
are
be
all the
counted.
early
Getting
votes.
all of the early vote that was
Of
cast in New
course.
York City. I heard so much about, was this a good demographic for Mamdani? Was it a good demographic for Cuomo?
Oh, nah,
You're
I'm-
getting a lot
hold on,
of
hold
the
on.
mail. And there it is for Mamdani, a 12-point advantage with that.
Just over
So what's
100
left now
viewers.
heavily is going to be the vote that was
People
cast
have really
same
watched
day
this
today.
yet.
We're seeing lots of reports of heavy turnout around New York City today, but this is very similar to what we were just talking about in New Jersey, where the
Chris,
same day vote
Alien.
doesn't have to be pro-Chitterelli. It has to be really pro-Chitterelli.
What did you say?
Alien.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ollie.
I closed myself
The
out by
same-day vote in
accident
New
while
York
you
City
were
doesn't just have to
smoking.
be pro-Cuomo. It has to be really
It happens.
pro-Cuomo to overcome
I've been
now a
sitting here
12-point
waiting.
deficit here. Now, again, it is interesting when you look
Ollie,
at
I
this.
think you're
One of the
auto-tuned again.
things that Cuomo needed, and this was the story at the 11th hour, was that Trump weighing in saying, "Hey, you got to vote for Chitterelli."
I think Cyan needs
the
to get
idea
into it.
there was to marginalize the Republican
Cyan is
Curtis
banned 'cause
Sliwa.
Cyan has been
And that
banned.
number for Sliwa at 8%.
Cyan, I was
Fuck
thinking about
you. You
nominating.
saw my
He
ass in
was
the
getting in the
backstage
polls.
and you
You saw polls
decided
with
to not let me
Sliwa at
win.
15,
Yes, you've been bad.
20% right now. He got
Oh my
8% at
God.
least in this
You're
early
just
and
projecting.
mail-in portion.
You have an
of the
incorrect
voting.
line.
And again, that's why I think this.
Oh, really? You want to
polls are
hash
all
this
over
out
the
right
place
now?
here. There
Because
was
I
one last
will.
week that
What
had that
about
Anybody
what
who-
25%.
about now? Do I
anybody-
sound crazy
It had
now?
about 5
No,
points.
it's
Nah, you're good.
It was all
Fuck
over
yeah.
the place.
Anybody who
It
does
does look
anybody who
like
does not
there was
abide
some
by line made by Black
consolidation here
Red
of
Guard will be
Sliwa
crushed.
slipping in this voting process and Cuomo benefiting.
I'll
Not
fucking
enough
put
to
you in
catch
a
Mamdani
locker.
here. Cuomo
Cyan
wants that
is the
trend, though, to
bourgeoisie
continue
within the
and maybe
party.
accelerate on the election day vote. Because remember, Trump said
You're
it
the
only last
bourgeoisie
night.
in the party.
So does this Sliwa vote actually go
Oh,
down
really?
further on election
Yeah,
day?
really.
Is there more consolidation in that vote? Would that provide an avenue for
Accusation
Cuomo
is
to come back? But
confession.
he's going to need
You're a
a
member.
big,
You're a
big
member of the
election.
Cuomo.
Steve,
You're a
talk
member of the
about
Cuomo
reports
tang.
of gangbusters turnout in New York, and the Board of Elections has said they now
Yeah.
have 2 million
Low-key.
votes in
So
the
is
city,
there
which is
like
the most
any
since
chance that
1969.
Mamdani
Obviously, this
doesn't
is a
get
super
mayor?
competitive general
He's going to win. We already know
Yeah, I
this.
bet. He's gonna win.
election mayoral race, but I wonder how you.
So, how does it feel to have a DSA member in charge of the largest city in the country?
You said, how does it feel to have a DSA member? What?
In charge of the largest city in the country.
We've been there. We've done that. David Jenkins was already a DSA member that was in charge of New York City.
Yeah,
This
but
was
that was
nothing
when
new.
DSA was shitty.
DSA is still
Yawn,
pretty shitty, especially
yawn.
NYC.
Don't care.
You need to have more loyalty towards your organization.
I have
Why?
loyalty to Liberation, not DSA.
Same.
Same.
Liberation is part of DSA.
Where'd you find all these little ultras?
Bro, call us ultras one more time. I swear to God.
I've called you an ultra one time, young man. You
No,
can
not
relax a
you.
little
Not
bit.
you. Don't call me a man either.
didn't
Not
call
you.
Who called you an ultra? I didn't call you an ultra.
You've called me an ultra
You are-
multiple. Don't
You
even.
have to have dementia.
Being
being
in
ultra.
an org,
have to have
look. If you're repping an org, but you're still talking shit on the org, you're being a little ultra. Sorry,
Yeah.
everyone who just
All
did
right, then
that
call
and
me
stuck
that.
their nose up at DSA. Yeah, I'll call you what you are.
If
I
that's
didn't
what
say
I am,
nothing
that's what I
mean.
am. I don't care.
We are loyal.
I didn't say nothing about it. I asked Chris where he found y'all.
But I'm just letting you
Feel
know
hostile.
where my loyalty resides.
Polly
It's not with
Stews
the broader
Twitter.
org.
We found them.
Don't say me, because I wasn't on Twitter. I only made a Twitter to follow you.
No, and that here in Manhattan.
I never actually got on Twitter. I made a
Okay,
Twitter like
Mamdani leading here by
4
8
months ago
points,
so I could yell at my mayor.
40% of the vote
Don't
counted.
do it.
I only be on
Do
Instagram.
better than
Cuomo, I
this.
think, was hoping to do very well.
I'm just trying to bully his fucking interns, bro. They hate to see me coming.
Bronx, I want to see because this is interesting. We got
Someone
about a
in this
quarter of the
neighborhood
vote
has
in
a
the Bronx.
pansexual flag in their
Cuomo's folks have been
window.
Okay, so Zeron seems to have
Kind of
done
surprised me.
well in the Bronx.
to do well here. Turnout, the question also was going to be maybe lower here. I think we're certainly seeing.
Oh yeah, he didn't win yet. Is it over?
This if Cuomo's
He
getting
basically
tonight,
won.
he's going to want to win
Yeah.
Queens.
There's
Queens
no
is
way
where
in the
his family
world
is
that
from
he's
originally.
this this early with only a third of the votes in and he doesn't get it.
Father, who ran for mayor a few decades
Finally
ago,
home.
was the governor.
I don't know.
And hopefully,
I think it's dope that somebody with the same card I have in my wallet is theirs is about to run New York. I still think that's
I
crazy.
just
They
don't
never
really
sent me
care.
a card.
Yeah, I don't really
Huh?
care either.
They never sent me a card.
I have 2 cards.
Can I have one?
Wow.
No. Why? So you can steal my fucking identity?
But
Yeah, I could
also,
definitely
I
pass
want to
as
ask,
you.
who said that I should have loyalty to the DSA?
I did.
Why?
Because you're a member of the fucking organization. You pay money to it.
I joined out of pragmatism and
The only
convenience.
reason I'm in
out of-
DSA is because I don't see any other organizations around here with like more, or that have like similar, or that have at least like more potential for building a mass base, resources, and like.
That's exactly why
revolutionary
everyone else is here,
potential.
but you know.
But that doesn't mean I
I
should
just
have
don't know
loyalty
why I should
to
have
it.
loyalty to it because
So
like
why
I,
are you putting your efforts to it then? If you're not gonna be loyal to what you put your efforts into it, you're gonna put half efforts. You're just gonna be a half-ass comrade.
Exactly.
why can't I just have loyalty to what we're building together rather than what
What
DSA
we're building
at
is in
large?
DSA, so it's weird to be antagonistic towards that part.
I'm not antagonistic.
And if
When a whole chorus of people chirp up and go, "I'm not loyal to DSA, I'm loyal to Liberation," that's what that is, though. That is an antagonistic.
There isn't a whole that was
And
that
you're
was one
representing
person.
a caucus within that organization in public right now. So
I would
feel like
also
it's
gladly
reasonable to talk about it. I'm
I
just
would
bringing
also
it
have that
up.
opinion.
I would also
You're allowed to have that
gladly
opinion.
leave if there was another organization that had more revolutionary
So would
potential.
I. So would I. I feel the same way about that shit too, though. So it's
Listen,
like
then you
it's
don't
just
have
like an
loyalty to it.
attitude. It's like it's like an attitude of like what you're doing and how you present yourself and like what work you actually do.
Yeah.
Like
I'm pretty sure.
have pride in the work that you do because it's made better by your presence in it. So take a little pride in it. Don't dog shit it.
But if you say that
I
you
do-
would
I do
leave
have- no, I
DSA
have pride in the
because
work.
there is a better org, you do
Of course
not
I
have
pride in the
loyalty
work.
to the org. That's my stance.
I'm pretty sure Groundwork and SMC are watching this and be like, see, the Maoists don't have any loyalty to us. They're just here for parasitism. Like, I'm proud to be in DSA.
I'm
That's
proud.
your opinion.
I,
Loyal to my
look, I
comrades
could.
and my
I'll say
fucking guys that I
I'm
organize
loyal
with.
to.
One at a time.
Sorry, go on, Issa.
Oh, I said I am loyal to the comrades that I organize with. I am loyal to this caucus that I wish to become a member of. And so, like, and I'm loyal to what I put my effort into. If I'm
Yeah,
not loyal to it, I'm not going to put my fucking effort into it. I'm going to do something else.
No,
Because this is serious. This is not some fucking game. Like, this is life or death. I'm a black man in America. I'm like trying to fucking fight, and I'm trying to build a fucking fighting force for my fucking 3 children that are going to grow up in this fucked up empire. So I'm going to put my everything into it. So, like, if you're not going to be loyal to our shared fucking project, like, what the fuck are you here for?
And man, that's
Nobody
your opinion.
said that.
Memes.
You're allowed to have that opinion.
Memes and edgy posturing. That's what it is.
Like I said, you're allowed to have that opinion. That's your opinion to have.
You need to chill.
You're entitled to
like,
that.
You can't just call people with different political views or who are more
No.
like you need to chill. I'm sorry. Like this isn't I never said I wasn't loyal to the work I do. I never said I wasn't loyal to or with who I work with. Like I will always be loyal to that. I'm just not loyal to DSA as an organization broadly. Like
yeah, you're kind of bugging out right now.
I don't know. Those sentences that just went together just sound funny, you know?
Yeah, it just sounds funny. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense, really.
I think it's also can just be like what the conception of like what loyalty is. Because like in America, it's a fucked up perspective of all that kind of shit. Like who owes what and like what loyalty means and what it means to be loyal and what it means to owe someone. Like we haven't actually defined all that before we're arguing about who's loyal and what that means. So I don't know, it's just kind of like the posture and the stance and the hard line don't need to be drawn first, I feel like, when we talk about these kind of things. I feel like we can reach them.
Senor Quack.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? What's your opinion on all this?
I mean, like, DSA is cool. You know, I'm kind of biased because a lot of the like my chapters like pretty like on the left wing of DSA as a whole. So I don't really have the experience of the rightists.
Yeah. I'm in
Hold on, I'm gonna go join from my computer. I'm home now.
STL is like it's historically a rightist chapter, but through like organizing and doing polyed and stuff like that, shit's starting to change. Like I think a lot of people a lot of the reason why it took so long for the DSA left to get his shit together is because like Jesus, these fucking Minneapolis polls still are not closed yet. It's because like people they got doomeristic and they ended up leaving, and you can't do that. It's a sign of weakness, and it's a sign of petty bourgeois dilettantism. Like you have to commit yourself. You have to commit yourself, and you have to make like a willing choice to continue to do this shit. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Let's see what's going on here. There we go.
I think a lot of people also left DSA because of its response to like October 7th and Palestinian liberation. Like
tangible form, right? Whether it's talking to
I didn't even join until this August. I was just clowning on it the whole time.
A lot of y'all joined because of the presence of Liberation Caucus. Like I've heard a lot of people say that.
That is why I joined.
Yeah, there's a lot of people have said if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even be bothering. Sort of thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I joined before Liberation Caucus, technically.
That was me. Excuse me.
Yeah. Ray, what made you join DSA?
Part of it is Liberation, but also like locally, there's not really any other options. Like, there's some local orgs, but rather join something.
Are you talking, Ray? I can't hear you.
God damn it! Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Oh, maybe I should just reload.
All right,
I have my shit turned all the way.
Okay, what did you guys hear or not hear? So I know.
I heard you fine.
Okay.
They should be paying
a lot of the local there's a few local orgs, but I'd rather join an org that has like a national presence.
That housing and healthcare is way too expensive.
You know,
Childcare has been one of his big initiatives, universal childcare, which would cost, by the way, somewhere in the neighborhood of $6 billion. But for those words.
Okay, so Zoran is at 50.2% now. So these are actual votes that were cast today that are starting to come in. We've got 43% of the vote total in. Still got a majority of the votes remaining. But yeah, I think Zoran's got it. But like I said,
I'm surprised Cuomo did that good.
Yeah.
Or is it so early though? Actually, isn't it? How long do
I
they
don't
count
care.
these motherfucking things?
Do it unilaterally. So it's really important as we have a
Oh,
conversation.
so why that guy look like that? He looks fake.
He looks like he's related to Cuomo. That's Cuomo's son. Get that fucking guinea off my TV.
So what percent of the vote do you think Sliwa will end up with?
Probably around 11-12%.
It's impossible. I would also add
If I ran, how much would I win?
0.05%.
You really believe that?
100%. You'd rig the elections.
You would get all the Gonzalites to vote for you.
Which is everyone.
Hey, who security guarded that? What is that?
Get away from him. Do not touch Iran. Get away from him.
He bounces people.
Get away from him. I'd vote for you, Skrilla.
Thank you.
I would too. I threw my presidential vote away. I voted for fucking Claudia, the PSL lady.
Look what I got today. Look what I bought
Claudia
today.
pisses me off sometimes. I can't even
See,
lie.
you get mad when I call you a LARPer. Now, what the fuck are you gonna do with a Yushang?
Wait, what? Oh my god!
It's getting to winter, bro. It's getting to winter. I know you live in the southern part of the Midwest, but we up here, we face polar vortexes. So I want to be.
Oh, I had. You know what? We had a polar vortex a couple years ago. It made the microwave run backwards.
What the fuck?
What?
It was so
North Pole
fucking
moving
cold.
down there.
It was so fucking cold. Like even with the heat on, it was so fucking cold in the house. It fried the microwave. And like I went to go heat up some soup or something. I set it at like 2 o'clock. I mean 2 minutes. And that motherfucker like that motherfucker counted all the way down to like 0.05.
I'm so sorry, Kristen. I think you're asking about clarifying remarks. It's been a little bit loud here.
Shitty
It does
ass.
look like they grew him in the fucking Cuomo lab in a little petri dish.
Quit stuck with all these shitty third party candidates.
That lady can get it.
Skrilla, stop talking about who you want to fuck.
He said he's had conversations with
Damn old Yakubian fucking experiment number 17 right there.
come to the understanding that had a very visceral tone, and he's since backed off of
Does
that.
Zoran look kind of like a kind of like a cat to y'all?
He looks like a chipmunk. He's got chipmunk teeth.
Bro, I'll be real. I'll be real. I don't find a lot of men attractive, but Zoran is fucking like an extremely attractive man. He's insanely like cute.
Somebody told me that.
He has that smile. He has that fucking smile. Like he's a good looking dude. Like he's like the perfect dude. Like optics wise and his personality wise. Like again, I criticize him. I don't like him. You know, personally.
Somebody told me that I look like a beaver the other day.
Otherwise, everything other than that, he's just like the perfect dude for like this moment right here. Like actually, like,
home, I need this.
Somebody told me that I look. Somebody told me that I look like a beaver the other day.
A beaver?
you kind of do.
I can see it.
I see it.
It's my fucking big ass front teeth.
You do the opposite of like
Really?
the
I
white
thought it was
person
like
teeth
the
that you were
weird-
talking about before.
I thought it was the weird tail.
I don't have a tail. How do you know about my tail?
I seen you in person.
I thought I was good at hiding it.
You turn water around him. Watch what happens.
That
Play
and I
water
just
sounds
threw up.
around
It
him.
makes
He's
a
just
lot of
freaking out.
noise when you use it to like pack the mud down and make the dam. So
And I just randomly chew on wood.
You mean bread?
Hey, one time I seen him
I
eat
seen you-
a whole loaf of bread like
I
this
seen him
long.
mow down a French loaf.
Like this long. He eats a whole
like bread.
in one sitting. I see this
I
man. Listen. It wasn't like some skinny baguette. It was like
And then he-
hefty. And he sat
and
there.
then he pulled a little bread out of his pocket.
The whole thing.
Ate that
The
too.
whole fucking thing. I was like, this man.
Yeah, if you invite me to your house, I will eat up all your bread.
I'm pretty sure you broke the bread to the dinner.
Good thing
It was when we were over at the comrade's house for Haitian. Independence is you cook that stew. And you brought the bread over and then ate the whole thing. And then ate the stew. I'm like, this man is a machine.
Ate another loaf of bread because the stew was too spicy.
I don't even got bread in my house.
That's crazy. I go through like 4 loaves of bread a week.
Bread spikes your glucose.
I don't care.
Cuomo is running as an independent. Will he also?
So do artificial sweeteners.
Voting for him.
Good thing there's nothing artificially sweet about this. It's zero.
Watch all of those questions very closely. Rahima Ellis, thank you so much.
You're drinking that
for
fucking nasty ass shit.
polls for us. What do you have?
This shit is fire. What do you mean?
Stretch our legs and talk about it. Because there's some interesting stuff going on here. When we talk
Is that
about
the
New York,
white
when
monster?
Sam and Rahima talked about with their respective candidates.
I used to fuck with those, but then they used to fuck me up. Like, I can't even lie.
They fuck.
I drank those at the worst time of my life.
Those are like white Marlboro Lights of like energy drink. Those are like
5% of voters in New York City said that was.
those are like drinking like Bud Light.
Don't say that.
Of energy drink. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's literally like it's a light cigarette.
No, it's the Coors
The light lager. The light lager.
I'm not fine with Bud.
And so this is an.
Uh-oh. Got a little
we're
trouble.
done.
What trouble we got?
No, it looks like the lead is narrowing. So Cuomo's at 41.5. All that Staten Island shit.
No,
All that,
this can't be
all,
happening. No.
all that Staten Island shit came in, and you've got Southern Brooklyn coming in. Still strong in certain parts of Queens, Bronx. Harlem is doing pretty good for Mamdani.
I can't
Washington
lie.
Heights.
Think about this election. It gave me the nastiest headache. I can't even lie to you.
Be real.
Yeah, Zoran has the lead on Wall Street. Who the fuck actually lives by Wall Street?
That's
Why
where
would Zoran,
capitalism lives.
why would Zoran have the lead in Wall Street? That's very interesting. Really
Who the
makes
fuck
sense.
actually lives on Wall Street?
Zoran is CIA. That's my conspiracy theory.
Your mama live
Skrilla,
on
you're
the
gonna
street.
be you just like the right is getting mad at you, don't you? All right, Slee was down a little fraction of a percent.
Listen, it's not hard to make fun of the New York branch. All right, we all know.
Are you from New York?
Hell no.
All right, because I was about to ask something.
Me? Oh, I'm from DC. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from East Coast.
Oh, you're from Baltimore.
Yeah.
How did that accent come about?
I'm from all over. I'm from DC. I'm from Baltimore.
No.
Oh, the Baltimore accent?
Yeah.
It's a port accent. It's a port accent. So like
British American.
Yeah, it's all the ports like Boston, New York, Baltimore,
BRG, let's say I'm back in.
like New Orleans.
They need to just not
You
talk
have
like that.
NBC News can project now that Mikey Sherrill is.
You ever heard of
projected
a
winner
Baltimore
of
tongue
New Jersey,
twister?
the governor-elect
Um,
of New Jersey.
She kind of
Mikey
looks like you,
Sherrill,
Chris.
ran on a message of affordability.
How the fuck do I look like that lady?
Look at the front teeth.
Hey, why does that other
He
guy
doesn't
look
have
like
a
he
gap in
came
her
out?
teeth.
That other guy looked like he came out the Cuomo petri dish too. He looks like
They're all
a
Italian.
He's gonna sell me some insurance.
Make enough of a
Here's how Bernie can still win.
Mackie, let me go back to you very quickly before I go to the.
No, you know who he looks like? He looks like an Italian Bill Clinton.
Look, I mean,
It
Democrats
just
were
gets
excited
funnier.
about how they did in the early
Italian
voting.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You're right, but you're not allowed to say that type of shit.
He's an
You
Italian
are
Bill
all
Clinton.
uncomfortable
An
now.
Italian Bill Clinton is double the sex
Maybe even
pest.
more than a 20-point county. So Cheryl certainly doing well
It's
relative
true.
to how
Ooh,
you'd
shit.
expect
Ooh, shit.
Democrats
Ooh,
to do
shit. It's
here.
about to hit. It's about to
You know,
hit.
he just,
No,
Bergen
it didn't.
County
What you
still
do-
waiting
What's
a
about
bit
to
on,
hit? What have you
but
done?
She is
I was about to sneeze.
overperforming everywhere
Oh.
that we've got
Oh.
results. I'm just, okay, Gloucester
Cover your
County,
mouth.
This is another one. We set this one up a
Bro,
little
each time
while
I've been
ago.
sneezing
Cheryl
today,
continues to
it's been
lead in
sending like
Gloucester
stabbing
County.
pains
Now,
all
more
over
than
my entire
80% of
body.
the vote is
Because
in
you probably
Gloucester
have some
County.
type of
This was
disease.
where we had, we said in 2021 there was a red wave
Nah.
in New Jersey, and it started
what?
in Gloucester County. Chitterelli won it by double digits.
Skrilla's
He may
got
not even get to 500. He
the
may not even win it.
Hell,
Me?
yeah.
Me?
Outperforming,
It's not the 80s.
certainly how
On
Democrats
top of
how
that,
Phil
no,
No, I
done in
wouldn't.
2021 there. So we're
You've
just
got
all
AIDS, or
throughout
you've
New
got
Jersey.
AIDS.
It's adding up not just to a
Be
Cheryl,
diabetes.
it's adding up to what looks like
Chris, when was the last time you
solid
tested?
Cheryl win here on top
What?
of what
Yeah.
we saw out of
That
Virginia.
ain't none of your
Abigail Spanberger
goddamn
there. And I
business.
just wanted to go
Okay,
over
then
New York
don't.
City because this is where
I
things
go
are
get my
really
blood
fun.
tested every
If I'm a
month.
little
You got
discombobulated,
it?
it's because I'm trying to juggle what's happening here right now. Now, look how quick this
Hey,
is
he
happening.
lost the
Remember,
point.
we got
You
the
see?
early vote in New York City, and that took us to just under 40%. This is same day.
Wait till they
votes
start
come in
counting my
Central. It's
votes.
taken it up to 60% of the vote. Now, remember, Cuomo
Are you
trailed
saying
by
that you
about
did voter
12
fraud to
points
put in
in
more
that
votes for
early vote. You can
Mamdani?
see that margin has come down.
See,
It's
that's
down
what I
to
mean. He's
8
That would
CIA.
explain a
and so
lot.
Cuomo
That
needs
would
to have
explain a
big
lot.
same.
I want
when
my
they count up
husband
the
to
vote that was
win.
cast today, which is what they're doing right now, which is what most of this remaining vote is. He's got to do big.
Skrilla, why you look
Number
sad?
I illegally voted for Sharia law.
Right before I came on,
You
the
look
most recent
sad.
number we had was
Oh, no, I'm
Cuomo
not
was
sad.
winning the
I'm
city
disappointed in you. I'm
46
sad.
to 45%.
Why are you disappointed in
Now,
me?
he's going to actually
Because
catch
of
Mamdani. It's
voter,
gotta be a
because you
bigger
did
spread than
voter
that. I think
fraud
it's gotta
for
be about an
Mamdani.
10
I
point
No,
was
we
spread
need
for
voter
Cuomo.
fraud.
Who the fuck
So
was I
he's
supposed to
not
do for
currently
Cuomo?
trending at the level
I
he
wasn't
needs
sad.
to.
I was reading
You
the
have to pick
Discord.
that up, but it is
I don't like
enough.
Italian.
We-
Italian
No, we
slut.
need
I don't
Sliwa
look.
Sliwa in there. We gotta get
Sliwa,
Sliwa in
we
there.
talked about
I
those
got one
voters
run,
kind of
one
abandoning
right
Fuck
here and
that
one right
Polak.
here,
clearly
and I'm looking
that
at the one
something
right
happened
here,
here
but the
in New
one
York
right
City.
here is on the
Okay,
Discord. So
well,
I'm
it's
looking
getting
at
more
what's being said
dynamic
in the
in New
Discord
York
while
City.
looking at the
Steve,
screen
stand
right
by. We're
here.
going to check back in with
Skrilla,
you
you're
in just
making
a
the
minute. I
baby
do want to
cry.
head out to Stephanie Gosk. She is
You
at
know,
Mikey
I'm the
Sherrill's
oldest
headquarters
sibling. You
in New
feel me?
Brunswick,
So I got a
where
lot of
Steph,
experience
the
with that.
celebrations have begun. We can hear them
You know what?
around
At
you
least you
waiting
own it.
now for the
I'm the
candidate,
oldest
the
sibling too.
governor-elect, to come out and
I
deliver
bully
her
the
Beat them
fuck out of my
speech.
younger
motherfuckers up.
siblings.
Gotta set the correct pecking order.
That's just the way shit is, and that's the way shit will always be.
That it could be going into the wee
Nothing ever
hours of the
happens.
morning, and it is not even 9:30 yet, and we have a winner. That
My
sounds like a
siblings, almost all of them
demonstrative way
now,
people in this
because
room
they
are
got a different
realizing
dad,
that
are
right
taller
now.
than me.
The feeling here
And I
is
still bully them.
electric. And at this
They could
point,
probably
when you
beat
look
your
at
ass.
those numbers,
No,
you
they
have to
can't.
start wondering
I'm still
Sure.
bigger than them.
that referendum
I see they hold you upside down and shake your pockets out and steal your lunch money every day.
My spoon?
attaching her
I'm
You guys
still
were evil.
to Donald
Bro,
Trump.
I used to practice WWE moves on my second oldest, on my younger brother.
My brother used to do that to me, my older brother.
See, this is
Exactly,
all
that's the older brother
this is all
thing.
awful to hear about as a younger sibling.
Yeah, this is like bringing back really bad memories. I
Yeah,
can't
like
even
My
you
lie.
ever
brother
get
threw a
wrapped head to toe in ace bandages left in a closet?
I threw my
Sometimes,
brother through a
That's
fucking
that's
door.
what dumb
sometimes
shit.
when I was like younger, I would make my little brother fight me. Like we would fight. And I
My
would
brother,
like, hey,
dude, you're like
throw
my
on these
brother.
gloves. I'll be like, throw on the gloves right now. We fighting.
Dude, my brother, I fainted because my brother punched me. He made me put on gloves and box him, and he took off his gloves and punched me fucking right, like in the fucking like
But it's all to
chest.
help. Y'all, I want you to understand though, this is all to help. It makes you a stronger person.
This lady looks like a fucking vampire.
Oh my god.
In Virginia as well, and several other races.
Wait, she
but
looks
Oh,
fake.
Christy.
She looks
the
AI
record in New Jersey
generated.
really is. It means
And
we're
so does
gonna
her
Probably is
get
AI
a
office.
generated.
governor who's going to care about
Guys, what if I was just an
not
AI
about
the
what
entire
the
time?
president
Cheryl could get
wants,
it.
and that's what people
I'm
want.
AI,
They want
actually.
someone who's going to focus
You
on
need
their
to
Cheryl could get it.
stop.
not try to please
I'm
someone in
asking you
Washington.
politely to stop.
And I'm just delighted, and it finally
What?
means
What did I
Oh,
do?
Being an
stop
AI?
introducing me as the
never.
first
Well, you
and
want to
only
fuck all these old ass
governor
white
of New
women. What's
Jersey.
wrong with you?
You have a little bit
Bro,
of company
I'm looking at the
now.
bag,
Another
bro.
history-making moment, that is for sure.
You have no
Governor Whitney,
pride
let
and
me
honor
ask
and
you
dignity about
one of the big
yourself.
questions of the night. New
I'm a whore,
Jersey's
bro. Come on.
obviously a
You're a
blue state.
Skrilla,
It's
not
also
a
a
whore.
state where President Trump made some
Nah, he's a
significant
whore.
gains in the last
What means
elections,
whore in my
in
native
part by
language,
driving
actually?
out Latino voters. And one of the big questions hovering over this evening was, could Mikey Sherrill, could other Democrats
Quack is just
start
looking
to
at us
win
like you.
back that
What?
coalition?
Yeah, I'm not joining this caucus
Democrats
anymore, guys. You
could
guys
draw
are
too many
insane.
lessons
Quack,
from
are you on the
What, if anything,
Skrilla
do you think the
me
No, no, Quack,
faction, or are you on the the Issa Chris faction.
Well, I
Whoa,
think it's
no,
clear
I am
that
not
Mikey
back with
had
Chris. I'm on my own
Faction.
faction with you.
Quack, I want
Yeah,
you to
sure,
You say
sure.
Chris I've watched have fucking ideological fallouts before.
No, because Quack, I want you to listen.
So
If she
funny.
has money,
I know.
do you not go for it?
Conversely, Jack has been underperforming, and this
You
is
know,
his third time
you're
around.
making
So
a
they're gonna-
compelling argument.
Republicans are
I
gonna
can
line
have
themselves
multiple
up.
wives, so yeah, sure.
And I think it shows
Yeah,
that,
but
We need money.
A second wife
you-
over
you
here.
need to take
Can't
care
do
of
that in the
Work
United
to be
States.
done.
Polygamy is illegal.
You need to take care of them. I want to be taken care of.
That's why we're voting Mamdani in for Sharia law.
That's why we did all
Second
that
wives for everyone.
We get the fucking plan. We're gonna do the voter fraud, get Mamdani in. Then all of you guys will be second-class citizens. I'm a Muslim, so I'll be a first-class citizen.
That explains why you like him so much.
Not worry about
That's my
what
plan.
Washington is
So
saying.
it
That's a
is
good
all
plan. I
about.
can't even lie.
I'll be in the upper class.
I will never pay Jack said he could think of nothing.
All right, so
Jack
New
found
York
it was
New
wrong
York
for New
Times
Jersey.
has 69% of the
He's
votes
done
in,
innumerable
half
things
for
to
Mamdani,
cost New Jersey
50%
money
even,
and that have hurt the state.
41.4% for
people
Cuomo,
understand that.
Governor Herman, you take
7.7%
me
for
to my next
Sliwa.
question. Do you think
He
this
can
race
still. Here's how
is
Sliwa can
equal
still
parts
win.
in support of Mikey Sherrill and
All right,
also
so
a
results by
rejection of
neighborhood. Upper East Side, that's the rich area, like the rich area, like the Trump area. Cuomo is at 62%. Upper West Side has Mamdani at 51%. Harlem, Mamdani is 72%. Crown Heights,
Damn.
73% for Mamdani. Bedford Stuy, 83% for Mamdani. Astoria, which is where Mamdani lives, 71% for him. Washington Heights, heavy Dominican neighborhood, 67%. Williamsburg, 70%.
Brutal.
Holy shit.
Can now project
Oh.
that Democratic Socialist
go.
Zoran Mamdani is the
Wow.
projected winner, the mayor.
You know, I can't lie, it's
New
bittersweet.
York City, the first Muslim.
I
Him
can't
winning
lie,
is
it's sweet as
bittersweet.
fuck.
Distinction.
It's
This is
bittersweet.
fucking cool. This
Just
is
take the
actually a
sweet
cool
and
thing.
enjoy it. Just take it.
Everything doesn't have to suck all the time. The world sucks enough.
Y'all gotta quit being such miserable fucks.
There and then ran as an independent and
Like, you know, I agree with you guys
Chill.
in practice, but not in the like in ideology. And I agree with a lot of your criticisms.
what is going to be in
You know, actually.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to
But
be
like,
closer too than his primary.
not
A
like
member,
the way
a member of
you-
DSA, a
the
member
way
of
that
the
you do it.
organization that we all are members of, is now mayor of the largest city in the country. That is big news, y'all.
Yeah, but
That's a good thing for our organization.
This happened before.
Huh?
Some of the polls, and it just looks like
Hold
This
on.
has
Can
happened
I make a
before.
case? Can I make a case?
David Dinkins is like, okay, the DSA of David Dinkins is like, it might as well be back in the
Different
fucking
org.
Roman Empire times. This is an entirely different
The one thing he has
DSA.
going in his favor is
This is a
disproportionately, there's
DSA, like
little more
Liberation
vote to
Caucus
come
would not
out
be
of
allowed to
Brooklyn
exist in
than
David
the other
Dinkins'
boroughs,
DSA.
just in terms of the
Like,
Red
this
Star
is,
wouldn't
and that
exist.
is Mamdani's
huh?
best part of the city right
Red
now,
Star wouldn't
where there's
exist.
the least
No,
amount of
neither,
vote to
like
come in.
SMC
That
would
number
be,
Others wouldn't
is
exist.
Mamdani's worst part of the city. So the
SMC would be on the
opportunity
left
for
of
Mamdani
David
to get
Dinkins'
over
DSA.
50% will
But my
see.
point
He
is
makes a
still, the
double-digit
DSA
win
has
over
done this
Cuomo.
before.
We'll
This
see.
isn't
Yeah.
nothing new.
But again,
No, but like this is different. Like the thing is, like history is not a cycle, like not a circle. It's a
Everything's new.
spiral, and we're spiraling back into like everything's new because like now we exist. Now we're here. This is going to surge DSA. First of all, it has surged DSA's members, so it is our job to position ourselves at each of our chapters at the reception, being the first contact with DSA. All these new comments. We should be onboarding people. We should be like everyone in Liberation should be like plugging into political education in their chapters. We should be like recruiting people to this, to our fucking cause, and using this wave of people into the DSA to push our line. This is a boon. This is a blessing.
Yeah. Like you can't get far by being a miserable fucking fuck. Is he going to fuck up? Definitely.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta
But
chill with that. I can't even lie.
What kind of people
chill
did
with
he
what?
bring into? What kind of people did he bring into the DSA? What kind of people did he bring into the DSA? He brought Bernie Kratz. So I don't really care.
Bernie Kratz are already in DSA. Bernie brought the Bernie Kratz in the DSA.
What were you gonna say, Chris?
I said Bernie brought the Bernie Kratz in the DSA. The Bernie Kratz are already here.
But Zoran just brought a new generation of them. That's all he did.
Okay, who cares?
So are you going to struggle with Bernie? How many Bernie Kratz are now fucking?
Do we actually think
Alex the Bernie
do we
Kratz?
actually look? Do we actually think that revolution is going to be made solely with fucking red triangle Twitter?
Nah.
You're the only one who grinds Twitter like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
You're the only one who's grinding Twitter like that.
Okay. Regardless, it's our job, as Comrade Issa just said, to take those tens of thousands, whatever people, and continue to explore and explain the contradictions. Mao and Lenin both said that we cannot make revolution with communists alone. I think a lot of y'all's problem is that you all just want to orient towards other communists or other activists. There are millions of people that voted for this man, that voted for this DSA member, that we can work with, that we can educate. Okay, I'm political education co-chair in my chapter. I hold events to teach people about what communism is. That's my job. That's what
And you do good
Liberation
work.
Caucus. That's what Liberation Caucus is for. One of our key things is that we highlight political education. Because if you just said, oh yeah, he's a Zionist, he's a bad person, he's not a okay, who does that help? Who does that help? That doesn't help anybody. Does that help Palestinians? No. Does that help the millions of people in New York who want their rent frozen? No. Like, you cannot just be like fucking Stadler and Waldorf from the Muppets sitting up in the fucking balcony. Oh, that's so stuck. Because that's not politics. That's not politics. That's moralizing, and it doesn't feed anybody, and it doesn't make anybody a communist. Nobody's ever become a communist.
No one's.
You guys
I don't
gotta chill.
even believe in morals. I don't care about morals. I'm not moralizing. I'm talking about discipline. I'm talking about what he's doing. I don't care about morals. I don't give a fuck about morals.
Regardless,
All
this
that
is
shit.
this is an opportunity.
Can I add something in?
Go ahead.
Also, too, is because like you have to think about like just like fuck Mamdani, like whatever. He's gonna get in. He's gonna do shit. It's gonna work. It's gonna not work.
I know
it's a different conversation.
Valid.
Chipmunks and beavers is not the time for that.
We'd make a beautiful chipmunk beaver baby.
You're gonna make me forget
Oh,
the
Lord.
point
And
I
you-
was gonna
you got on
make,
me.
and it was gonna,
And you got on me.
sound so good. Thank you, Skrilla. He did get on you.
Come on.
Oh, he got a lot of people excited about socialism. Like whether or not you think he's a socialist or you think he's good at socialism, he put the word in people's hearts and he made them feel something about it.
That's the
So
irritating part about it, because
when listen to this. When he fails, that too is an opportunity to radicalize people because they had hope and it got snatched away. You have to just consider like shit is gonna play out, and what are you gonna do when it does?
They had hope in
Like,
socialism, and socialism, at least as far as what they knew it was, failed them. That's kind
where?
of.
Yeah.
Who
Like,
had
a lot of
socialism?
people-
New York?
A lot
You
of
were
people
saying
were
how it's getting
radicalized.
people excited about socialism, and you also
Just
said that
as
when
an
it fails,
idea.
and then you said when it fails, it's going.
Yeah.
It's a point for radicalization, but
It's no,
I don't agree with.
no. This is what I'm saying. It's a point if you make it one. You have to capture that moment and be like, you are disappointed because they didn't let socialism happen. Not
But
because socialism doesn't work. Like
That's
all of
true.
it is a chance to radicalize the public. You know,
But
like
also, that's
the
another
masses.
thing that irritates me
Like,
about Mamdani, because I agree with you. He is a socialist. He said, "Seize the means of production." He quoted Marx. He
yeah.
posted a bunch. Like I
Again,
think he is a socialist.
words.
A social democrat.
Words. Let's see what actions
wait,
he
wait.
takes.
That's
Okay,
what-
the
Yeah,
only
yeah. A lot of
material
the
thing-
criticisms that people are raising right now are things that we can't actually like levy the criticism until he wins, until he's in office, and until he fails. Like it just kind of like the nature of time. I think you have to go in order. You can't criticize him for something that hasn't happened or he isn't capable of yet. You know.
You're talking about words, Chris, and the only things that we materially know is going to happen under him are very, very, are quite bad. Like the only material thing, like a lot of what.
What is quite bad? What is quite bad about freezing people's rent?
No. I can tell you what's quite bad. Keeping the current police commissioner saying you're going to keep the NYPD staffed at 35,000, which is currently not staffed at.
What if
yes,
he's
those
fucking
are bad-
lying?
yes,
What
those
if
are
he's
bad
a
things.
politician and he's a slimy little fucking
Don't.
liar?
That's
and he's gonna
not. That's
flip-flop?
not how shit works.
Like
enough.
I'm sorry, but
You just asked. What did he say that's bad? And I tell you, and you say stop. What?
I didn't say stop. I didn't say stop.
No,
I said what?
You.
Oh
BRG,
yeah. Oh
BRG.
yeah.
Come on now.
We're
That's
not
not how
going
it
to turn
works.
this
You
into
can't-
a. We're not going to turn
Yeah,
this
look,
into a rant.
he scolds y'all, but he likes to be just as disagreeable. That's why y'all friends and comrades and in the same spot.
Oh,
look.
comrades. I don't got
Maddie, why are you here on your anniversary?
She's sleeping.
Okay, so Skrilla was asking about Omar Fatah earlier. So we finally getting votes coming in from Minneapolis. Jacob Frey,
Close.
Your phone?
Bro, if you do that again, I'm gonna kick you out. You're making a baby cry.
The baby can't hear y'all dummies.
I didn't know there was so many people running like everywhere until I saw the electoral commission.
Look at this shit. There's like 15 people running for mayor in Minneapolis. Anyways, so Omar Fattah is in a close second with Jacob Frey. Jacob Frey is the shitty mayor of Minneapolis. He was the mayor during the riots when the 5th precinct was seized. Fattah is at close second with 5% of the votes in, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see who else.
2 months ago, I forced all my friends from Twin Cities to go and vote for him. I've been in their DMs screaming at them every time anything political gets brought up to go vote for Omar Fattah.
Apparently, Detroit has their first woman mayor. I don't know anything about her. Cincinnati. Ray, what do you think of Astad Purival?
Never heard. I don't really know anything about them. I don't even live in the city, so they're not even my mayor.
Oh, that's right.
Did you notice everybody in Minneapolis running for Parks and Recreation Board?
Why
would I pay any attention to the Parks and Recreation Board in Cincinnati?
Speaking of Parks and Recreation, DSA in Chicago controls all 600 parks in the city.
Oh shit!
Who brought the baby?
Oh, that's Issa.
He wants my zine. He wants to chew up my zine.
Oh, those
Chicago
zines
really is the correct like electoral strategy.
Oh yeah, did I show the tenant one? I finished that.
God damn, I'm handsome.
Chill.
Nah, I've been looking at myself ever since I turned this camera on, bro.
You are a narcissist. Anyways, that's your cadre name, Narcissus.
I like that. I like that.
You're not supposed to like it.
Comrade Narcissist. Bro, that's it. Yeah, that's hard. Let's go.
What is
every time Skrilla talks, she scares the baby. Yeah, see, Skrilla, you're evil. You keep scaring the baby.
That baby's gonna grow up to whoop your ass. Watch out.
We do need.
How did you all like this stream with fucking 7 people on it? I think it went pretty well.
Any better?
The parts we weren't yelling at each other.
Also, I have a question for you guys. Someone, I forget who, someone mentioned earlier about like the amount of people that join because of Zoran. I gotta ask, at least in your guys' like chapters, how many of those people who join because of them are just paper members?
I don't know anybody that's joined my chapter because of Zoran.
I don't know any either.
A couple join mine.
Almost 50.
I've seen a couple people come in and like get really involved, and like I just recommended one of them for a fucking co-chair.
I like Bro's Burberry pocket square. It's dope.
I like his Al Capone suit.
It's a pinstripe. It's a charcoal pinstripe suit. You've never seen one before?
On Al Capone?
Anyways.
Al Capone is like GOAT, bro.
How many people are watching this?
1,456.
Okay, well, I'm just glad that he's finally mayor, so people can't be like, he hasn't even won yet.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's mayor because it's good to have DSA people in high positions.
Everyone who's watching this, follow me on Instagram.
I can't hear.
Follow me too at Cyaniren.
Y'all are gonna be
Facebook
doxxed.
like an old head.
Y'all are gonna be doxxed.
XX Krilla on Instagram.
All right, so basically tonight our boy won. Some of us really fuck with our boy. Some of us really don't fuck with our boy. But at the end of the day, we're all DSA members, and we're all proud. And we're all proud to be in, and we're all proud to be in the DSA. Debrief about what, Si?
Sharia law for all
Other people should pitch in.
I don't want to hear what other people have to say.
Okay, shut up. Senior Quack, you go first.
Back.
I don't care either way. It's probably a good thing. It might not be. Either way, you know, we gotta like if there are people joining the DSA because of Zoran, then we gotta make sure that we're there to meet them and not, you know, the cringe rightists with their weird stuff.
Valid, valid. Who else hasn't talked?
Maeve hasn't said a word.
Oh yeah, Mabe.
Sorry, damn.
You're just sitting here laughing at us.
I miss you, Mabe.
Oh.
Sitting there serving.
Stop. Yeah, I mean, we're in the same chapter. I'm with my comrade. I'm a freak for Paul Ed. I think we got to be here to meet the people. I mean, our chapter has seen a lot of new members since even just the primary happened. And that was around the same time that we started actually, our member engagement committee like existed. I was member coordinator for a while for our chapter until I became chapter co-chair. And I think that we really just need to we need to be the ones meeting people. Like we need to be the ones engaging with like the people that are joining our chapters, honestly, like with a lot of backwardsness. And we need to be there to like do that investigation into like what backwardsness we're dealing with here. And
True. True.
Yeah.
It's true.
I can't disagree.
I cannot disagree there.
I could.
Yeah, we have to capture this energy somehow.
You're right.
Like, how are we gonna do that, right? I think we should be like all of our caucus people. We should be like the Walmart greeters for our chapters. Like, we should be like smiling at new comrades, shaking their hands.
Walmart greeters for our chapter.
That's creepy as fuck.
Bro.
No,
not literally like that. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm stoned. Like, there should be like the fucking people in the front who are like, we need to be like the new
internal
comrades.
organizers. They're called internal organizers.
Okay,
Become an internal organizer.
That's what I do.
All right, so this is
also running for tenants again. For some reason, Dwight fucking nominated me for co-chair, and I'm like, okay.
So what do we? How do we think that this is going to bode for the midterms next year? I think Cori Bush is going to get her seat back. No, might not. But if we do, I think Cori Bush is going to get her seat back. People in St. Louis are pissed.
I hope she does.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Though DSA member running from Indiana gonna win.
Who is that?
Franklin. It's Franklin something. I forget his last name. Look him up. Look him up real quick. Look up Franklin, Indiana candidate.
We don't know what's happening with ours because our electoral board is running around like a bunch of fucking blind leading the blind. I'm not gonna go talk too much shit on my chapter in a public forum. It's just frustrating sometimes.
Hold on.
PSL's locking in for electoral shit though.
I think
PSL gets
one
what
of the
like
things they do.
PSL gets what like 0.5% of the vote.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's the difference. The difference between PSL and us is that we actually win shit. They don't.
That's his name, Jackson Franklin. Look up Jackson Franklin.
We should.
That's my boy.
Have like they can fucking definitely have their people more like on board on the same program though.
That's what I mean.
A lot
like,
of things.
Yeah, PSL is actually like PSL has a pretty strong hold in SF labor.
Out here, it's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
I think they're gonna get,
like they always come with a group of people. They show up before every action. So like it's just random people, not PSL, just holding PSL. They hand out their signs. The signs are freshly made. Says PSL web at the bottom of it. And like we definitely should be like doing that same fucking shit. We should be like I'm gonna be the comrade that does that for my chapter because like I'm like I care about the type of shit and optics and shit. And like go out there and like fucking put out our DSA propaganda. Like we got to be like propagandizing the masses and like out there like being normal people who are approachable and likable. By like
did y'all vote? Did y'all vote for Prop 50? Did y'all vote for Prop 50?
I forgot to vote entirely.
Same.
I voted yes.
I voted no.
Typical fucking Maoists.
I'm sorry. I'm doing the mass work.
You see the political line and the political divide in our household.
I know.
Voting is mass work.
We dropped off our opposing ballots together.
Actually, no. Me and Ollie definitely don't have the same political line.
No, we argue all the time.
Yeah, we're very different.
We're happy to have you, comrades, and DSASF is definitely better off for having you, comrades. I
The
sense somebody
SASF is
that's
badass.
yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I love my comrades here.
Prop 50 is fake.
Fake though.
So, anybody else? Anybody else have anything that they want to weigh in on? How does it feel to have one of us being the mayor of New York?
Yeah.
I used to live in New York. I'm happy. I'm happy for New York as someone who used to live there.
I mean, it's cool and all, but
It's cool and slimy, like you ate too many gummy worms.
I love
True.
whatever the fuck that means. Sure. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. That makes sense. I fuck with that.
Yeah, that's Ollie. That's Comrade Ollie.
I love
Ladies and
gummy
gentlemen.
worms. Hey, look, I'm bigger than all of y'all.
Hey,
That explains why you like Mom Donnie. You like a little worm.
A little worm. Okay.
I'm making
Well,
dizzy,
while we're
stop
not
shaking me around.
we're not casting aspersions on the size of our comrade's wiener. We are the gang of how many? 8? All right. Well, let's
Children present.
yeah.
Wait,
Hail-
keep the stream on.
No. Don't tell me what to do.
Listen, you be ending
also out of my
streams
stream.
abrupt as hell.
Because I got
Yeah.
bruh.
Chill.
you gotta
Just
do?
give it
Go
into
read a
control
book?
of
Go to my
me.
stream.
You gotta
No,
give us.
y'all are overstimulating me.
Viewers.
You can't see. You can blur the background, but I know there's 12,000 books in that room. Yep.
Yep.
Nerd.
That's what I got.
Wait, we should get people to comment their thoughts.
I don't
That's
give a
what-
fuck what those idiots in the comments think.
That's what I got right over
So
there. I
fuck
got a
the
bunch of
masses,
books
I
over there.
guess.
I just don't got no
Yeah,
political
that-
books over
What's
there.
everyone reading right now? They're making me read this
Bible.
for the 6 millionth time.
I'm reading the Jakarta method.
I'm glad Mom Donnie won because he and my baby have the same middle name, and that's just
Aw.
nice.
I'm reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7.
I'm reading nothing
yeah, you
political.
are.
I'm
What am
reading.
I
I ain't reading nothing political right now.
Well, I don't have it. We have a
Yeah.
book about
What are you
someone wrote a
playing? Anyone
history of
else game?
public housing in San Francisco.
What was that,
It's
Issa?
depressing. Oh, sorry.
What are you playing right now? Anyone else game?
No.
My name is Video Game Comrade. So
You and
I
Chris
always
game a
talk about-
lot.
Yeah, I'm a fucking gamer actually. I play video games.
Yeah,
almost
Chris,
every
when are
day.
we gonna play Civ? What the fuck, coward? I'll crush you. I'll crush you for generations.
Let's play Arma.
No.
I
game.
got
I
Arma
don't
just to
know
play
that
with you
game.
guys, and you guys haven't played with me yet. I bought that game just to play with you guys.
See, I know you're scared because you're
Yeah,
already
teach me how to
suggesting
I
alternative
don't-
games in which you would have an advantage.
Ollie,
Oh, shit.
Ollie's European, so Ollie's gonna be really good at games. where
You
you
guys should play
conquer and shit.
Roblox boxing with
Meba.
Raimi and Skrilla.
Meba, I just saw that you saw that. Is that how you say your
I've
name?
been playing fucking
I thought it was Mabe.
I thought it was Meba.
Nave.
It's
Name.
Nate.
It's
Thank
Nate.
you, Chris.
Oh, I was
Thank
gonna
you.
say.
Wait,
Get up, you
Meba.
reprobates.
I was
In
gonna say,
Gaelic, the
I
BH is
saw-
Irish
pronounced
be
as a V.
spelling all kind of crazy.
You're Irish?
I
No.
saw
All
that
right,
you-
if
I
y'all
saw
keep
that you
talking
said-
over me, I'm ending the stream.
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
I'm ending it anyways.
You
I'm ending
interrupt us all the fucking time.
it- I'm ending it anyways because he just yelled down my ears, and now I've got fucking.
Hi,
hearing.
everyone.
No!
Follow me on
No! No!
Say bye bye, comrade, baby.
Bye bye, comrade, baby. Unlike
No,
you unemployed
I was gonna
reprobates,
say-
we have to go to
Skrilla,
work.
hop on
Goodbye.
VC after
Hey,
this.
yo, we're like, look at our heads. We're
I
like,
thought you sent in the private
two-headed
chat,
abomination.
Anyways.
Congress thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
All
that's the guy.
Skrilla,
That's
hop
the
on
guy.
VC. Skrilla, hop
Last
on VC.
one. All right, everybody gets
Skrilla, hop
one
on VC.
sentence. Shut up. Everybody gets one sentence. All power to Zeron.
Chris looks like an egghead.
Senor Quack.
No.
Video game comrade.
all power to, I don't know, the burrito
Ollie.
I'm gonna eat.
Maeve.
Do mass work or don't talk.
Ray.
All power to the people.
Cyan. You can't say that. You're not black. Cyan.
All power to me specifically.
Skrilla.
Send me $10 on Cash App. It's my birthday yesterday.
It's true.
Y'all are fucking pathetic. Anyways,
Yeah, put your
we
cash
are the
app in your
gang.
headline underneath.
We are the gang of 8.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
be cringe.
to you.
Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños. You know what? Fuck this.
Come on, you got it. You got this. I believe in you.
Speak Spanish right now, Chris. Fluently. Spanish right now. Go.
We should have a stream completely in Spanish.
We should do a language group. Wait, I need to practice my Spanish.
Vete al diablo, gringa de mierda. Goodbye.